Glammy's got a brand new phone with a crack. Ask CD-ROM. Hey dude, can you fix that? He doesn't know a RAM from a floppy disk. CD yells, please just read the dang instructions. Risk, they're best friends in a crash and burn way. Glammy clueless, driving CD insane. A comic duo, yeah, the fight is real. But they're ride or die, that's the deal. Glammy plugs their toaster into the LAN. CD screams, it doesn't work like that, man. Kill the Wi-Fi, my printer's on life support. Glammy shrugs and retorts, you're my tech resort. They're best friends in a crash and burn way. Glammy clueless, driving CD insane. A comic duo, yeah, the fight is real. But they're ride or die, that's the deal. CD's got patience running razor thin. Glammy's here asking, dude, where do I begin? Eject the disc, he says, hit control and save. Glammy's like, how do you live in this tech cave? Controller tangled, Xbox crash on the screen. Glammy calls CD, says, you're my tech machine. CD sighs, you're a one-man error log. Without you, buddy, I'd still use dial-up fog.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the Colonel Panic of the YouTube technical podcast sector. This is Local Tech Talk. Yo, hello, good morning. It's 4 a.m. I'm your host, CD-ROM 1019, and baby, I was born this way. Let's pull up Glammy.
Hi. How are you?
Hello.
I've got no green screen today because I was instructed that the green screen sparkliness was overpowering my clothes.
It was a little aggressive.
Yeah,
I was wondering where the chroma
it
key
was
went.
so sparkly. I loved it. Oh, and then the one Jada, I can't fully remember her name, but she's super cool, and she made me one, and it was rainbow with like sprinkles and everything, and I loved it. But they told me that it was like super interfering with things, so I turned it off. But
Oh, we'll work with it.
yeah, so I guess
we do have to find you something, though.
I'm in the cave today. I'm in the dark cave today. You know.
You're not in the cave. I'm in the cave. I'm in the chaos control cave, and you're in the abyss. Let's get that
I'm in
right.
the abyss? It's kind of like my mind. I'm in the abyss of my mind. This is what my mind looks like in the background. It's just the tumbleweed.
I call him like I see him.
You're in the cave because you're in the man cave. You got like.
That's correct. Yep.
Yeah. I can't sit still, and I can't sit still today. Hi, everybody. Say hi to the chat.
Hi, chat. How are you?
My Aurora. Hi, girl. Glam is on forever. The Glammy Cave. Yeah, absolutely. Don't forget to hit a like and subscribe. Yes, please. Thank you. I am so excited today because we have the things with the pictures and stuff. We're gonna do that towards the end.
We have the things.
Yeah, the things. Because wait,
okay.
Do we go through the rules now or do we do it later? Because I'm excited about it.
No, we could go through the rules a little bit later.
Okay.
Although
But I want to talk about it.
there are a couple rules of engagement about local tech talk that we should drop.
No, what? No, well, they're not rules, like not rules, but they're like, rules. right? You don't live there. It's not like constrictions, but it's just like goalie things, you know?
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Hi, Buff.
So before we begin, as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you take a few moments to like and subscribe and smash that like button. Talk to us in the chat.
Okay,
We want
let's
to
do
hear
the
from you.
history
We
one.
want to what?
The history one. We already covered the like and subscribe. Do the history one. I like those. I think. The science history, the computer history. We have that on the docket, right?
Oh, today in history?
Yes.
You want to start the show with that today?
Yeah. Didn't we start it off last time like that too?
No.
Oh. Okay. All right. You lead. Sorry.
I mean, we started with it
my
last week, and then we
energy is
agreed
taking
that we were gonna put it for like middle of the show.
I'm sorry. I'm
sorry too. I'm trying to have this caffeine
I
hit
know.
me. So
I'm sorry. I'm thrown off because my background is missing, so I feel less sparkly.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I don't understand how that affects you directly.
Oh, because I don't know if I like it. It's so not me. I like the sparkly better. Ugh. Okay, all right, you lead. Go.
All right. So, oh, my brain is not working. I'm sorry. Hold on. 1 second.
W for CD-ROM and Glammy. Thank you, Pharaoh.
All
I
right.
miss you. Hi, Pirate.
Thank you.
Mr. Peanut Butter. Oh my gosh, that's such an awesome name. Glammy is like pure caffeine. You know it. You know it. I am like 5 monster drinks in, baby. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. Everything's funny. I'm hyped. Let's go.
Mr. Buff Weeb is awake, and he wants to have some fun with us. If you want to see Mr. Buff Weeb come in the chat and have some fun with us, donate or get 5 members or donate $20, and we'll pull in Buff for a little bit.
I know. Like, see, Amazing Brandy says that you need sparkles for that fun personality. Exactly. Exactly. I am feeling so less sparkly. I'm feeling less me.
You'll figure it out. I have faith in you.
Okay. I might just put it back just because.
Oh, well, I think we have to I don't know. I think we got to try a few things. Find a new background for you that kind of works.
Yeah. Well, somebody had suggested to me to like take. Oh, now I'm stuck. Oh. Okay. Somebody had suggested. I got stuck in my chair. So somebody had suggested to take like a shelf and put like the sticky hooks and stick it, and then put like the nerdy things in the back for like aesthetic. So it'd be like aesthetically pleasing, right?
Oh, okay. I think I kind of get it.
Yeah, but then I'd have to take down the green screen, and I really like it. I don't know. I'm stubborn though too, so there's that. But I know that I'm sorry. Okay, all right, go.
All right. Well, it looks like we've got like a reorganized docket here with a couple of things.
Our docket team did such an amazing job. Shout out to our docket team. Love you guys. Thank you.
Oh, I love our docket team.
Heck.
So,
hi, Heck. Thank you so much, Glimmy. You're always sparkly. Your autism is #1. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My I don't know what to do with that, but thank you. Is it autism or is it just fun?
So
no, Heck's my friend though. I love you, Heck.
Do we want to briefly touch upon like what's happening in the LCU right now?
Yeah, go for it. What you got?
Not a lot. So
which
the
one
fallout
are you talking about? Because there's like tons of shows.
Well, the fallout from Boogie's Ring continues.
Boogie's Rain or Ring? Because you said Rain.
The fallout from the Rain continues.
The way you said it sounded like Ring, like he lost his ring.
No.
Baby Buck, thank you so much for gifting a membership.
Woo!
Oh,
wait,
because that goes with the thing. So with all the gifted memberships we have, like on a game that we have later for today, we are going to rank computer setups, and we have host setups, and we also have some of you guys' setups, which is really cool. So whichever gifted members that we get, if we get Brugs, thank you so much for the 5 gifted.
Yeah,
So
boy.
for those of you that just got gifted, for saying thank you, hang on 1 second, Buff. For those of you that got gifted, you can go and contact Final in the Discord. If you're a cash cow or higher, you can contact Final in the Discord, and then you can submit your computer setup and give that to Final, and then it can be shown on the show if you'd like. That's the thing. I was so excited about that because I like seeing setups and stuff. I think they're cool, and there's really amazing ones in here.
I have a shitty setup. I sent mine. I sent my shitty setup.
It's not shitty.
I have a shitty setup.
Oh, thank you so much, Charm Skull. Oops.
Mr.
Oh, yeah, by the way.
How are you this morning?
Well, shut the fuck up, CD-ROM. Hold on, I'm trying to make you some fucking money. Shut the fuck up. No, by the way, every time you donate 5 memberships or $20, I will come on and fuck with this guy over here. Yeah, we're both bald, but we both have 2 different paths in life. I get pussy and he gets none. This is fucking hilarious. Is it? By the way, look, Tech. I don't know why I keep calling you Tech. CD-ROM.
We have a Tech Protect.
Shh, quiet. Claim me. Hold on real quick. Hey, Tech. Not Tech. CD-ROM. If you get a bad bitch, if you get a bad bitch, what position you starting in? It's all under the eyes of God. You're married. You're fine. It's all locked up.
Okay, well, that's
Which way you hitting this bitch? You missionary? Or you like doggy, froggy? You know?
Probably missionary.
Why?
I bet you he has a Capri Sun at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, just has that Capri Sun at the same time. He's not straight lace. You know what I mean?
Do you have snacks? No. Do you have snacks next to the bed for pre-game snack and post-snack coitus? That's amazing.
I'm sorry.
Is that a thing?
I'm just trying to be mean.
You should have a charcuterie tray when you lose your virginity so they can get over and get snacks in between.
No.
Is that a thing?
It can be.
Yes.
Anything can be a thing if you make it a thing.
Bruh, if you stop fucking, you always stop fucking for a juice break. Come on. I'm gonna let you know, I'm not gonna ask Glammy, but everybody has like a little break they do in between coitus. You know, stretch.
No.
You know, grab some juice.
No, there's no
check on the partner to make sure they're not.
The married woman disagrees with you.
No,
so.
No, there's no stopping. You go.
There's no stopping. There's just like 4 hours of just.
Just go. Where's the stopping? Why?
Oh,
Why
I did not get enough sleep for this.
So what I'm hearing is Mr. Glammy just be giving it
Mr.
non-stop.
Mr. Glammy rocks. Okay.
Hey, give Mr. Glammy a high five for me. All right, that's what you need to do.
Mr. Glammy,
you never answered my question. I only have 30 seconds left. They paid for 2 minutes.
All right.
Chop.
The question again was,
what position you finna start in? Which one you finna do?
Yeah, he did answer it. Wait to listen.
Fuck.
He answered it.
I hoped he would change his answer. Gosh damn. The next 20 or 5 gifted, I'll be back, and I want a better answer.
Learn the mechanics of sex with my wife, dude. Like, what else am I gonna say?
Wow. Okay. Well, you did good, though. You answered.
I don't know what the internet wants from me anymore.
Answers? I don't know. Just be you.
I am being me. I don't know what else to be.
Then you did fine. I think you did great. You did great.
God.
You did great. Okay.
Oh man, I'm so uncomfortable. All right, well.
Uncomfortable, or is it character building? You know? You get some character building.
I don't know. What were we talking about before Buff decided to come help us out?
You were talking about I know this. You were talking about the LCU drama and Boogie and losing his reign, which I love Boogie. I know he didn't make all the right decisions, but he's my friend still. All right, go ahead.
So just I don't, like I said, I know this is tech talk, so this is a kind of this is a topic I don't want to spend a lot of time on, but I figure that like
Yeah, but this is the beginning,
it's
so we're just kind of like easing into the techie stuff.
right, right. It's kind of like that.
We could gossip too.
Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like the hot thing that
Yeah.
like everybody in the LCU just like talks about each other briefly, and we're at the end of we're at the literal end of the schedule. So
But we have
like,
opinions too, and we can say our opinions too.
yeah.
So go ahead. What's your question? Or
I don't
statement?
know if I have a lot of opinions on it right now, but like I think
Why'd you bring it up?
well, I'm just because we should. Oh, Pokegaga with $5.
Oh,
We want
Pokegaga.
you to be a degenerate like the rest of us, but stand your ground, resist, have a great show.
Oh, thank you so much,
I'm working on it,
Pokegaga.
okay? Amazing Brandy, pop that cherry, get him weeb.
Oh, thank you
Everything
so much,
in due
amazing
time.
Brandy. Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you. I know, I'm so wiggly today. I'm sorry. All right, so go ahead. The rain.
So, Boogie's just kind of crashing out. It's kind
yeah, I saw that. Oh Jesus, I felt
it's kind of
so
a
bad.
mess.
Yeah.
You know, even though he's wronged me a couple times, you can't help but feel a little bit, just a little bit of sympathy. Not an awful lot.
I have a lot of sympathy for him.
Just a mild. I don't, but I have a mildly appropriate amount.
Well, he's my friend. That's why. Like I stand by my friends. You know what I mean? Like.
Well, I mean, when
I'll
Keem
tease
tells you
my
not
friends,
to,
but I'll
when
stand
Keem
by
tells
them.
you like don't do something because I don't want you to do this to yourself, and then he crashes out and then destroys like a really expensive arcade machine. It's like, all right, well, you did this to yourself.
Okay,
so...
but I think he's stubborn though. He's stubborn. Like it's the same thing with me.
He's totally stubborn.
Well, I'm stubborn too, so I totally get that. Like there's like, you know, when people are saying, "Oh, give up the OBS, make sure you don't like you can't do it or whatever." No, fuck that. I'm going to keep doing it. And the more you tell me I can't, the more I'm going to. So I get that totally. I completely get that.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel more bad for Rastov, who has to keep like insulting everybody that gives him money and like suffer
really
the indignity of having all of them clipped.
That really hurts his heart to do that. I
Yeah,
do feel bad for that because it's like I don't like insulting people either. Like I will for fun. Like I'll shit talk sometimes for fun, but like it's only for fun.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But I have to feel comfortable with the person too, because if I don't...
Brandy says we're just making you uncomfortable. We can't help it. Yes, I've picked up on that. Thank you.
That's the fun.
That's been my experience since I got here. So
exactly, that's the fun. Oh my God, Locale King! If you're gonna keep spreading misinformation, you're gonna get it hidden. So watch it.
Are you on drugs? What are you taking?
No, I don't take anything. I'm on monsters. I am normally this perky. That's why. I'm just a perky person. People can't stand people who are happy. I just don't understand it. I'm sorry that you have such a sad life. You can't be happy without needing drugs. Like, it's just sad for you. This is more about you than it does about me. Like, I'm just a happy, perky person. I'm so sorry you can't reach that.
I'm telling you, Glammy, you can't be slamming 5 of those a day.
Why not? They're fun. I like them. They're yummy. They taste good.
They're 160 milligrams of caffeine a can, Glammy. Like that'll kill you.
I've been drinking Monsters since I was younger, so I've been doing it for so long. I mean, and now I'm like almost 44.
It's okay if you have like one a day. Like the energy drink I just had 200 milligrams in it, but like, hold on, you're consuming 800 milligrams of caffeine a day, and then caffeine.
Yeah, I just like them. They taste good. They just taste good. I just like them. What? Clammy abuses Monsters, rotten her brain, and the brain fog she suffers from doesn't help.
Clammy, you're consuming 200% the daily value of caffeine.
What? That's not a thing.
Yes, it is. I'm looking right at it. The daily value of caffeine is 400 milligrams. You're at 800.
Wait, what does that mean? That's like, what does that mean?
It means your heart's gonna give out one day.
But it hasn't, and I'm fine. Okay, but so it's Monster
Chad, I'm not getting through to her health.
No, because I just like them. Like why can't I'm an adult? I can do that. And monsters are legal. It's not like I can do anything illegal. Like what the hell?
No, it's not that it's illegal. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Pokey Gaga, thank you so much. 800 milligrams. Damn, I have 700 milligrams a day. See, that's only 100 less than me. Pokey Gaga and I are like this.
And he's a nutcase too.
He's not a nutcase. Pokey Gaga is amazing. Thank you so much, amazing Brandy. Here's $5 for another monster drink.
Brandy, stop! You're making it worse. No,
It's hard to chug through a straw, but I like it. Foodies, Glammy the legend. Thank you. Woo. All right, what do you got for the? Because I know we have this gorgeous docket. I absolutely love it. It's beautiful. We should do something on it.
All right. Let's see. Let me see what's on here today.
Do it like Buff says. Do it like the Mountain Dew. I can't. I used to like Mountain Dew a lot. Like I really used to like Mountain Dew a lot. But then I had to stop drinking it once I started drinking Monster because Monster was like Mountain Dew, but then extra. So it was like a plus thing. And it was like Monster. It was like Mountain Dew with a lot of energy. And it just tasted so much better. So I stopped drinking Monster. And I can't drink them anymore because I've gone back to Mountain Dew and it doesn't taste the same anymore.
Some guys have OD'd on caffeine accidentally think it was harmless before workouts. Just saying. Well, see, Celia gets it. Thank you.
But normal amounts are harmless. Yeah, well, it's normal for me. It's something I normally do.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't make it better.
It counts. It counts. It totally counts.
Listen, if normal for me was hitting myself in the night every night in the head with a hammer, like, and I said, well, this is normal for me. This is just what I do. What would you say to it?
What? You can't compare that though. That's apples and oranges.
All right.
Because if you're like smacking yourself in the head with a hammer, that's just dumb. Like who the fuck does that? But like Monster drinks are something that every normal person consumes. So it's apples and oranges. You know what I mean?
I tried. Whatever.
All right, good.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Let's see.
Next topic.
Do you want to hit?
Sometimes.
Do you want to hit the So we have a 3-day-old thing on under your topics on the docket. Do you want to hit that? Because it sounds really cool. I haven't seen it yet, and do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the glammy topics.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Talk to chat.
Hi, chat. How are you today?
What?
I'm tired.
That's your
It's
talking
4
to
in the
chat?
morning.
You're talking to chat?
You said talk to chat.
But the way you talk to chat. Hi, chat. How are you today? No, it's hey, chat. What's going on? Smoke is good.
No, well, that's how you do it because you're jacked up on
day, and
caffeine. But I'm over here like
300 milligrams. See, 300 milligrams. That's only a couple hundred less. That's not that bad. Hi, CD Amazing. Brittany said, yeah, start vaping. Oh, sure. Yeah, I could do that.
look, that's good for you. But
Yeah,
you know what's
see?
fun for me every so
But
often,
go ahead,
Glammy?
What?
That's probably fine and works for you, but you know what's fun for me every so often?
What?
Putting in a little bit of smooth jazz, baby. Hey, chat, how you doing today? It's Smooth Jazz CD 101.9. We're waiting for Glammy to pull up the docket, and I'm a little chill right now because I'm sleep deprived.
You're sleep deprived. Why are you sleep deprived?
Next up, we got a little bit of Hootie and the Blowfish for you.
Which one is it? Is it this one?
Local Tech Talk.
It's this one. Here you go. Boom.
All right, cool.
Okay. What's the worst dating experience with a tech bro?
Wait, what? Okay.
Yeah. I thought you said
all
it
right,
sounded
so-
interesting. So if it sounded interesting, did you not read it and you're just lying to me?
This isn't the one I had in mind, but we can start here. This is fine.
What was the one you were talking about?
The one under it.
No one under it.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. We can knock this out.
Okay. Went on a double date once, and the other guy was a tech bro. I introduced myself, and the first thing he says is, you work in biotech? We're going to make the field obsolete soon. Mind you, he hadn't even introduced himself. He just asked me what I did and then let loose with that zinger.
Oh man. All right.
So is
So
that
that's
something you would like? How do you feel about that? Would that?
that screams that the tech bro has no self-awareness or is too full of himself.
Oh, good. So you do know that that's ridiculous, right?
Oh yeah. See,
Okay.
look. A lot. On some level, I get it. And the internet has like all sorts of weird opinions on me when it will come to my dating life because I'm
Because you
you know
said some really silly things. On the quiz,
right. And to be
you
fair, I
did
said
not make yourself look very good.
yeah, I get it. I
Yeah.
set him. I set a lot of them for attention, but like my goal at the time was to make sure I secured a place in the LCU, and it worked.
So
So I don't regret doing that. But
why
like
would you
I
say that out
even
loud?
huh?
Why would you say that out loud?
Why did I?
That
Because if I didn't say it, then
no.
like
Why would
I
you say
wouldn't have
that
a
was
place
the
here.
reason?
Like I
Why
would
did
have had
you
an
say
awful
that?
first impression.
You would. Okay, I don't. That's an awful impression. I mean, I guess it's not an awful impression, but it's a loud one. It's a loud one. It's a loud impression.
It- right.
It's a
But
loud.
it worked.
Okay.
It
I
got
mean,
me
it
here.
did bring us this. It brought us local tech talk. So yeah, it did. It did.
Right.
All right.
But
Well,
the
congratulations.
point
That's good.
the point is that
Yes.
even I can tell that this is wrong. Like I'm not totally
Okay. Okay.
listen. Look, chat, okay? I know people are going to continue to say things about me. Here's what people want. I need people to understand because like I've apparently heard Zayzudid take a few shots at me about what she thinks about me and my dating life. Number
Okay.
one, I'm not full of myself. I'm not like this alleged genius in this worst dating experiences story. Okay, like even I know that's not how you talk to a woman about her career goals.
Okay.
Okay,
Good. Good. At least we know
I'm
you're
not
so
totally
not far
lost,
gone. At least we know
but
you're not far gone. That's good.
right. But I also know that I'm not full of myself. Zay seems to think that I'm a narcissist on some level and that I'm really full of myself. Let me assure you, I'm very much not. I'm my own biggest critic, and I tell
Me
everybody that like I have a hard time in the dating space because I'm absolutely not a hot commodity. Let me assure you that if you're hard on me, I'm much harder on myself. Okay, I'm very, I am very self like deprecating. Okay, so
Oh well.
like I just want to be humble.
Well,
It
that's
like
good.
a
Being
little
humble
bit of
is good.
humility goes a very long way.
What? What? No, no, we're not telling him to hit on Glammy. No, no, man, Glammy's married.
Oh no,
Glammy's
I'm definitely
happily
not doing
married.
that. Glammy's married.
Okay. Was that the second one? Okay. The next one is, man, I love this kind of wait, is that the right? Is that the next story?
No.
We met for a date. Okay. We met for a date at Mox, and immediately pulled out a board game from his backpack. Hi,
Yo, CD.
we're doing things.
Yes.
I no. I legit have a tech question. Like legit.
Oh, wow.
All right. Okay, I'm listening.
Are
No.
you in the right place?
No. This was actually funny because I was just looking this shit up, like not making fun of you. And by the way, thank you for being such a good sport about it. I just want
Yeah.
everybody to support you. You know, if me making fun of you makes you guys a little bit more money, I'm all here for it. But
I
no,
appreciate it, brother. What's up?
I have an Acer all-in-one computer. And by the way, this should be a segment that you should do. People pay like $5 for like a
For a roasting
member.
session.
No, fuck a roasting session for like actual computer problems. I have an Acer all-in-one computer desktop. Like it's all the gutty works of the computers in the fucking monitor screen. And this bitch sounds like a jet engine sometimes. I looked up my
Ooh.
CPU and it literally says, hold on real quick. Let me see. Control cap. Bed. Brings up my thing. All right. My CPU utilization is at like 37%. So, what would be causing my computer to make such fucking noises?
If it's that loud at some stage, because obviously it wasn't that loud the day you got it, right?
Yeah.
It's it could be a number of things, but it's very likely a fan. And it's very likely that how long have you had it?
I've had this thing for about 2 to 3 months.
All right, so if it not with the limited information I have, right? I'm not claiming to
Yeah.
be 100% correct on this, but I would
Yeah.
suspect a buildup of dust in the fan.
You got dirty fans.
Yeah, probably.
Well,
That
yeah,
explains a lot.
I would suspect a dirty fan, a buildup of dust. I would if there's a heat sink over the CPU or over the system fan, it could be the whole thing could be running hotter than kind of like factory fresh because there might be a buildup of dust. I my first inclination would be to try to see if I could get at the fans and kind of blow them out and just see if I could kind of clear them. Well, yeah, take compressed air and blow the dust out, like wipe the fans down, and see if cleaning them out will make the thing run quieter and cooler.
So should I take some air? Like, do I take duster to the back of it? Do I open it up and try to clean the fans out?
Yeah, you gotta suck it out, Buff.
If you are a little bit mechanically adept, you're probably going to have better results by taking the back off as long as you can do that to get to the fans.
Mhm.
That's going to be the best start. But if you're a little eerie about it, you can start with like an air duster or some compressed air and just try to blow the fans out. And see if that gets you any improvement.
Just do like
That's
the
right.
Nintendo cartridges that you had to go.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Yeah.
All right, you know what? Look, thank you so much, CD. Look, I don't come on here all the time just to make fun of you. I actually needed some legit advice, and it's like, wait, Tech Talk is on.
I'm
Let me
glad
go
we were here
ask
for
the
you.
tech specialist.
I'm so
So,
glad
bro-
that I was here to answer your question.
Thank you so much, Glammy. You helped all the way. You did more than fucking CD-ROM over here. Barely told me any fucking thing. Like, goddamn, like I don't understand it. Well, let me get out of your hair. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, CD-ROM. Thank you, Glammy.
Thank you, Buff.
Absolutely, Buff.
Thank you.
Thank you
Bye.
so much, Heck with the 5. CD, you got respect the other night when you defended Glammy from John. We're going to pick on you, but you got respect. It's okay. Glammy will get trolled as well. Yes, I do. It's okay, and I'm fine with it.
I know it's gonna come with the territory, and that's why I try to take it on the chin. I'm not gonna look in the camera and be like, guys, internet, please stop interneting for a day. Like it hurts my feelings. It's like I'm not stupid enough to ask the internet to do anything because they'll very quickly do the opposite of what they ask them.
True.
If
what
my
this
feelings are
space
hurt
is
because somebody
about.
has something stupid to say about me, that's a me problem and not the internet problem. I mean, yeah, somebody on the internet making the comments probably a dickhead, but like if I don't have thick enough skin to take it, then I don't belong here.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to do what I can to fit in here, and I think
You're
you know,
fine.
3 weeks in, I think I'm starting to kind of slot into the general universe, which makes me really happy. I just have to do a better job of putting on a better show for you guys now. And if that's the worst of my problems, then I think I'm doing okay.
Yeah, I think you're doing great. I think
When
you're
it
doing
comes to
absolutely
Glammy and I'll I don't want to pull the curtain back too far, but Glammy it's easy to tell, or it's common knowledge that Glammy's had a rough go of it around here too. So I don't want to. I don't want.
Glammy's not a bitch. Glammy can take it.
I don't want or feel inclined to make it any harder on her than it already has been.
Yeah, I
So
appreciate that. You've been awesome.
She doesn't really the vibe that I've been getting just from listening and observing people like converse with each other is that she's had a rough go of it and there's very few people left in her corner. Now it's my turn to be that person. So and if she can't get along with me, I don't have a show to put on with you. It would be the equivalent, the secondary equivalent of Boogie and Rastov, who just appear to hate each other every day. Like, and if you want vibes like that, you can watch Locale Live. I don't want that here. That doesn't serve a purpose for anybody. So,
well, I want you to watch this.
I have to have Glammy's back on stuff like this. It's crucial to me. It's crucial to the success of the show. If we're not getting along with each other, we're not going to put on something that you're going to want to watch. I believe that wholeheartedly.
Thank you, amazing Brandy. She said Glammy is like the best friend you always wanted. She's so awesome. Thank you, amazing Brandy. Yeah, CD, you're awesome. I appreciate you standing up for me. I do. I really do.
No problem. I got you.
I think you're awesome. Okay. Where were we? We met for a date at Mox, and he immediately pulled out a board game from his backpack. You know, that's the least of the things he could have pulled out. So you should be grateful it's a board game. Didn't ask
You
if I
know,
wanted to grab a drink or anything. Just sat down in the middle of the room and immediately started explaining the rules. It was a game about quantum physics and was extremely complicated. I like to think I pick up things fairly quickly, but he was getting upset that I was picking up quick that I wasn't picking up quick enough. Anyway, we played like 2 rounds in this game with him, getting increasingly frustrated with me. I left after about 30 minutes. Also, he looked nothing like his picture online. If you just want a buddy to play your board game with, I think there are better ways to meet other people.
oh, yeah. So, look, I love board games as much as the next guy. I think board games or card games are great icebreakers, but maybe have a conversation with somebody for at least 30 minutes before you try that.
Or at
I don't
least
know.
ask them if they want to
Right.
play.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, at least ask them if they want to play, or she said they didn't even really ask for drinks or anything. Just kind of just go ahead and get into it.
Right. That makes no sense to me.
It's
And
really
I'm
weird.
bad at dating.
And the fact that he didn't look anything like his profile picture is a red flag too.
Yeah,
You know what I
don't
mean?
do that to people.
Like,
Like,
maybe-
the modern dating is hard enough as it is. It already makes everybody want to hurt themselves. Just don't do that.
Is that like one of those things that you're gonna end up in the woods? You know what I mean?
No,
If they
please explain it to
If
me.
they don't show you the right profile picture, right? They don't show you, and that's a red flag. And then they don't show.
Catfishing, yes.
Yeah, and then they sit down and do something weird, like not even ask you if you want to go out or hang out or anything. They just whip out a board game. Isn't that like weird? The whole thing is weird. You want to end up in the woods.
Mildly psychotic, yes.
Yeah, like you're gonna end up with like your feet taken off or something. You know, or like being tricked into going into the woods with M&Ms or something. You know.
Choo choo, baby. Choo choo. Thank you, Lovejoy.
Thank you. Oh, that was sweet. That's sweet. The dollar train. That's so cute. Thank you so much, Lovejoy. Okay, the next one.
Oh yeah, that Lovejoy. Those dollar trains last night were pretty sick.
It's very sweet. I appreciate that. Just yesterday, I was texting an Indian Seattle tech bro, and he raised some early red flags. I don't like the way that was written. By saying he was excited to talk to a white woman. No, let's skip that one. That's uncomfortable. Now that I don't live in Seattle any longer, I feel safe talking about this experience. He's on the business side of tech, so I don't know if it counts as tech bro. He is one of those MBA's outstanding institutions, but did not want to go to the McKinsey BCG or BBEB banking route, jumped on the tech train like many of the classmates. I'm reasonably well adjusted, or so I thought. This is going to be slightly NSFW. What does that mean?
Not safe for work.
Oh.
But the internet is our work, so.
Well, so does that mean I can't read it? Is it going to be
No,
gross?
you can read it. So when somebody calls something NSFW, it usually means it's not safe for like a working environment, but like let's be honest, the internet work on this is work. Like me and Glammy are working, but
right.
like this is content that was made for the job that's appropriate, you know?
Okay.
So like yeah, you can read it.
This is going to be slightly NSFW, so please do not read on if NSFW content bothers you. I met him through a hookup app. The first date, not really a date. He just wanted a Monica Lewinsky. Oh my God. If you know what that means. He told me where his apartment was, one of those high-rise luxury apartments. I arrived at the doorman, buzzed me in. He texted, asked if I could grab his pizza delivery in the lobby on the way up, so I did. That's weird. I showed up with this pizza in hand. When he opened the door, he was in his boxers and Crocs. Okay, if he wanted to be comfy in his own home, whatever. I knew it was just a hookup and didn't really expect him to be dolled up. He chatted very briefly, during which I discovered how dysfunctional, demanding, psychotic he was. It was a night, and he kept checking his email because he was expecting a quick response from his team at 11 p.m. When it got to the Monica Lewinsky part, I was kind of relieved because I felt something really off about him. But he was kind of hot, and it was just a hookup, so I thought, whatever. At least At least I didn't have to talk to him anymore. Oh my God. He was much more engaging and polite over text. And then I felt a drop of hot liquid on the back of my head. I looked up and he was holding a slice of pizza, about to take a bite. Oil was dripping off the side and had landed on my head. He didn't even ask if it was okay. He just thought he'd go for a pizza while I did the Monica Lewinsky. Oh my God. I got up and left. I never told anyone until now. Run the other way if a tech MBA guy ever asks you to bring up his pizza, assuming he is in Seattle. I think he does one of those CrossFit classes in SLU, Beltdown area, and he did when I was in Seattle. Consider this a PSA. Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
That's not even a dating story. That's just a one-night stand. That's even worse than a regular one-night stand.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Can you imagine, though, to have so little respect
I don't want to.
that you sit there and be like, I'm going to go ahead and do this and not even talk to you about it? That's so rude. Not to mention doing that while you're doing that, whether it's like a hookup or not, is still disrespectful to the person.
Yeah, very. All right.
That's so creepy.
You want to hit the next topic in your list? I think that one's a little more interesting.
On my list. Okay.
I mean, what we just went through is interesting because it's gross, but yeah, I can't.
It's interesting because it's gross.
I'm sorry. I look, Chad. I'm sorry. I can't relate to these stories on a personal level. I just can't.
Dude, I can't relate to them in a personal level.
Not only have I not gone on a date for nearly 2 years, but even I have some tact when I'm taking a woman out on a date, okay? So I don't feel like I'm totally hopeless. Like, I know what I'm doing, but I just haven't done it in a while.
Okay. Here we go. All right. I don't know if this is gonna work. But
All right,
we'll
so
try.
I'm really interested in this. So this is I'm pretty certain this was put on for you, Glammy, but we need to get your opinion on this because some people on our docket team have been making a couple of really funny comments.
Okay.
So
are you gonna tell me what the comments are after?
We'll talk about it, yeah.
Okay,
but if you wanna let this ride, because like what we need to do is we need to both hear about this because I haven't even seen this for myself yet. And then once we both have, I need to know your immediate reaction.
It's not gonna be the right one. Okay, that's fine.
All right, let her ride.
Okay.
TikTok cooktop, and not just because you can scroll while you're cooking. This is the LG Signature large capacity over the range microwave, and this is a concept that LG doesn't think this will be available until about 2026, but it has cameras integrated, so you can get video of yourself cooking up here. You can even switch it and
Wait, what?
get video of yourself while you cook. And if you're not interested in creating and you're more interested in following what others have cooked,
Okay.
then you can find your recipes. Say you want to microwave something that you're not exactly sure how long you need to microwave it for. This microwave comes with a built-in sensor. So say you want to microwave shrimp, don't do this in the office. Then you can do that.
In the office.
You can pop it in and then hit start. And the sensor will detect the humidity and figure out exactly when the shrimp are done. We're here all week at CES. Let us know what you want to see. This is the ultimate TikTok.
So
all right,
cool.
so I'm not surprised this came out of CES. That makes perfect sense to me. Do you know what CES is, Glammy?
No, but that's awesome. They detect. I wonder if it does it for popcorn. You know, my microwave is pretty jazz-tastic, and like when I put the it's like a Bluetoothy one. So when you hit the popcorn thing, it kind of like does its own thing, but it knows when it's done. But I've never seen one like this. That's crazy cool.
So let's talk about this for a second.
Okay.
First and foremost, CES is the Consumer Electronics Show. Okay, so it's every year in Las Vegas.
Okay.
And it's about it. I think it usually takes place in January. It's one of the very earliest things to happen every year.
Okay.
So it's kind of funny in a weird way because CES is basically the largest exposition of new and hot gadgets that are coming to the consumer level. So basically,
yeah, I know what you mean.
Like,
so it's got things on the showroom floor. They have things on the showroom floor, and they're like, "Hi, this is new, and it's gonna come out.
Yeah,
and play with
it's
it
all
and see if you
showroom
like
floor. Right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so you have to consider that when you're talking about technology, there are basically two levels. There are two or three levels. There are consumer, business, and enterprise. But consumer is like home gadgets. Consumer is this is priced appropriately, quote unquote appropriately, for the average person to purchase and use in their home, right? So
Yes.
what we just witnessed is something that's not made for business. It's made for somebody to buy and use in their home on a daily basis.
Oh, that's why
So
he said no. Don't do this in the office,
probably not right,
right? Because he did say
yeah,
that, right? He said don't do this in the office, and I
I
was
think
thinking
I
to
heard
myself,
him
and I
say
was like,
that,
why
but
can't you do this in the office? Like, what is the office gonna blow up? How is it
no, I
gonna
mean you
detect
could
that it's
use it
in
in
the
the office.
office?
You could use it in the office, but
You just said
it's a
no.
new gadget. It's a new gadget that's made for home use. That's that all the consumer electronics are kind of that way. Now, I have to look into CES again sometime. Every once in a while, I usually do kind of like a gadget roundup about CES because there's a lot of stuff that comes out of that place like every year. Like when 3D printers were kind of new, like I'm pretty sure CES was like loaded with 3D printers, and now 3D printers are like really easy to get your hands on.
Yeah,
Um,
but the stuff to make stuff with is so expensive and pricey, and the machine
PLA?
itself is expensive. The 3D
It depends on
printers,
what.
oh yeah, that stuff is massively expensive. Not to mention the
Right.
amount of electricity that sucks up. Like, it's a lot.
I have to look at that too. But like when 3D printers were new on the market, they were several $1,000s. Now you can get a CR10 for about 300.
Really?
Yes. I have two
I
3D
thought they
printers.
were
I have
all 300, like 1,000. That's what I thought the baseline was.
not
Is still
anymore.
1,000.
Not
No?
anymore.
Oh my
There's a lot
gosh.
of oh yeah, there's a lot of consumer models out there. So like not like there's never been a better time to get into 3D printing than now. Like and especially if you wait until Black Friday. You could
Oh
easily get a
gosh.
CR10 for $300.
I'm so glad that you could get stuff off the internet now instead of having to wait and stand in line at Walmart. Because holy crap, there was so many people with like bloody noses just because they wanted TVs at like
And
decently
it,
priced prices.
yeah. And if you're and by the way, if you're willing to deal with some of the extra headache, you can probably get stuff for even cheaper on like Alibaba or AliExpress.
Oh, that's so
Um,
dicey though. Although I guess it depends on what you're buying.
AliExpress is a legit website. I
It
get
is,
it.
but if you
It
buy
kind of gives
makeup
off.
and stuff, the makeup is not usually like the greatest to buy on there because they don't have the right chemicals. They just kind of shove anything in there and call it good. But if you
Yeah.
buy other stuff, but it's dicey because certain things are going to make it to you and look like the picture that it is, and other things are not going to be the right thing.
Yeah, there's a risk when you go onto sites like Wish or Temu or Alibaba, especially if you're looking for something
I want
specific
the
like hard drives or flash drives, because there's a lot of
yeah,
people that spoof stuff like that. But like
sure.
I got a legitimate Tronxy X5SA 3D printer off of AliExpress.
Yeah,
It was directly from the vendor.
and
So
it works
uh
good. There it is.
it works it works correctly, but I have to tinker with it, right?
Correctly. See, that's still like, hi Reeds, how are you? Hi Couples.
But
Foodie
that's the
says
one 3D
Glammy
printing.
should get the 3D printing pen. I've seen that. Have you seen that on TikTok where they take the 3D printer pen and they try to like fix things? Like I've seen them do like the sides of stairs. That's the concrete where they try to fill in the hole with the 3D pen. Although I've seen them do it with ramen noodles too. So there's
I
that.
don't think I have, but all
Should
right.
look
So
that up
I
on
just
TikTok, but they do a lot of stuff with ramen noodles too, where they like put the ramen noodle package with, and they'll like crunch up the side and they'll put it on the porcelain and they'll do
Mhm.
this and smooch it and it somehow gets formed into the porcelain and then they like paint over it and they're like, yeah, that's good stuff. Although I don't understand what's gonna happen when they turn the faucet on. I feel like
all
it's
right.
gonna expand.
I just realized
Then
we're
the
in the
water's
weeds
gonna
here.
get
So what?
that's gonna
So,
the
okay.
noodles are gonna suck up the water. That's not gonna end well for anybody.
All right, Glammy,
Okay, I'm
focus.
sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, so we're in the weeds here. So let's get back. So again, CES really large. If you want to see a lot of really cool stuff, like look up a tech roundup of all the gadgets from CES. Like if you look up several years ago, you'll find like guys that were reviewing a food printer.
A
So
food printer. I've heard of that.
yeah,
Where
so
the steak.
basically something that kind of like that prints a pizza and then
Yeah.
cooks it for you. So there's a
And
lot of
cooks it for you?
yeah. So the point being is that there's a lot of really
That's like
really
Back to the
cool
Future
stuff.
shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff on the show floor of CES. That's where like a lot of the early smart home gadgets were debuted there. Like probably all the smart fridges, all the smart cameras, the rings and stuff. The chances are they all demoed there. And now you're looking at a smart microwave. Now
It is pretty smart.
this
Yeah, it even tells you the weather.
right. So here's the thing. We're kind of getting to into the area of like smart gadgets where it's getting just maybe just a
That's a
little bit
good
ridiculous.
question.
What?
That's a good question. Celia said, what kind of touch screen is that? I'm guessing it's not affected by heat. That's a really good question. How do they make it so that the computer doesn't get too hot?
Yeah, that's let me see if I can find an answer.
Oh, is Billy
Let's
in the
see.
chat? Hi, Billy.
Smart microwave.
I said
Touch.
chat weird. Sorry. Billy in the chat. Billy in the chat. That's like Billy in the Jets.
Was that a
Billy in
Samsung?
the chat.
Oh my lord, there's several
Billy
models
in
of
the
this too.
chat. What are you looking up again? I'm so
I
confused.
was trying to see if I could find any details about the screen on the smart microwave.
Oh,
They're expensive
right.
though.
I forgot. I got so
Like,
distracted.
Clammy, I need you to lock in here.
I'm locked. I'm just not loaded. You know?
Shoot, I'm really interested, but I don't know if I'm gonna
Have you
find
ever
this.
seen products from Japan or Asian countries? There's a lot of them that are interesting. They have so many things in like just convenience stores that I've seen at like those Japan convenience stores and stuff. Their stuff is so cool.
So these apparently aren't that new. These are smart microwaves have been demoed years ago, so they're kind of becoming a little bit more mainstream. How do you so maybe I should pivot on this. How do you feel about having a house full of smart gadgets like this? Like having a Wi-Fi enabled and smart like fridge and a microwave and maybe a dishwasher and like all the like having everything that you could possibly watch YouTube on.
It sounds really, really cool as an idea, but I feel like there's so many holes for things to go wrong.
It's like
You know what I mean? Like I love the
kinda, yeah.
idea.
See, because like I really like the thought of a lot of different smart gadgets, but I have areas in my life where I'm like I don't need to spend money to make this appliance smart. I just need to do it what it needs to do. Like on some level, I really like the thought of having a smart refrigerator in my house. Cause like I like the ability. I like the knock on the door, show me what's inside my fridge. What food am I low on? Hey, if you have the ability, scan this and tell me how many calories are in it as an estimation. Maybe I want to pull up YouTube on it for a quick second because maybe the speakers on it are really nice and I want to hear something while I'm cooking in the fridge or cooking in my kitchen.
Yeah.
Like there's like assessments I have to make on the gadgets about what I want them to be and how smart that I want them to be.
But there's
And
other
then-
ways to do that too. Like it doesn't have to be confined to every single appliance that you have that has to like have YouTube or that stuff on it. Like if you want to listen to music while you cook or clean, there's Alexa. There's
Correct,
like,
yep.
there's other things that you can use. You know what I mean? So
Right.
is it really?
And then-
And the whole thing with the fridge, though, by seeing inside the fridge, like, why? I think it's cool when you go to the store and you see them because you're trying to buy them and you don't, it shows it to you right there. That's kind of different. But if it's in your house, you bought the shit. Shouldn't you know what's in there?
Little bit. The fun thing to me about tech is how it's always how part of the consumer sector is that it's always supposed to make the person's life easier. I think it becomes a problem when it makes us too lazy, but I don't think we're totally there yet.
But just to
So,
see
but-
what's inside the fridge before you open the door, how is that making it easier? Like it doesn't make you not open the door anymore. I guarantee you
Can.
no, it can't. I guarantee you that if you still had the picture of what is in that fridge, you're still going to be standing up there and you're still going to be opening that fridge 12 times to make sure that what you really want is in there.
Okay, fair.
You know
Maybe
what I
it's
mean?
designed. Maybe it's designed to try to recondition people to open their refrigerator less. out of boredom because all it does is let out the cold air,
Girl,
right?
we need to figure out how to make people like stop opening their legs more than we need to worry about the fridge.
I-
You know what I mean? I think that's more important of a cap than we need to stop.
All right, two things.
Over
Number
the
one,
fridge.
you're two things. Number one, you're not wrong. Number two, why did we go here?
Cause it just makes sense. It's so stupid. Who
All
cares?
right.
I just don't
All right,
think
so let me.
the plus the thing with the fridge that I think is really really cool versus like having it be all technical and shit. I want to put because my fridge is like it's like it looks like the carbonation from Han Solo, so I really want to put a decal on it over the top of it.
Carbonite?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
the carbonite where Han Solo is frozen in carbonite. I want to make my fridge look like that. That is something I'm more interested in than making sure that I see whether there's more Pepsi or milk in there.
Yeah.
You
All
know
right,
what I
I
mean?
get you. Yeah. So back to where I was trying to go with this.
Sorry.
So there's an assessment that people need to make about like about the level of smart gadgets they want in their house.
Yeah.
Like create the assessment.
Okay.
I'm constantly doing that with other tech. And then in like on some level I'll say yes, I would love this. I would like to have this. Some things I'll say no, I don't need this to be a smart gadget.
Okay.
And then I'll go and turn around and I'll buy this.
What did you buy?
Bringing this up because I think it's funny.
Okay.
So
What did you buy?
This recently finally got shipped to everybody who kickstarted it. For the record, I love it, and yes, I have this in my shower. And
What
it's
is
great.
it? Oh, is it like a
So this-
radio in the shower?
It's more than that. It's like an Android tablet in your shower that's completely
No.
waterproof.
What are you doing in the shower? I don't want to know. Never mind. I back out. I back
All
out.
right,
I
so-
back out.
So this is to be fair. This was
Oh.
designed so that you could get a camera and so that it was designed to kind of be a mirror so that you could shave while you're in the shower. Okay,
So just put
But
a mirror.
you could, but that's not fun. You need maybe
That's
you
not
need some
fun.
light so you can see better. And what if you're bored and you want to watch some YouTube? It's
how long are you in the shower?
long enough, Glammy. Shut up. Don't judge me. I didn't come here to be judged, although the internet's doing it anyway.
Bro, you're on the internet. You already judged. Shit. What? My damn, bro. I mean, what are you camping in there? Okay, you gotta bring snacks. You got a bottle of beer
No, I'm not
in
gonna
there
bring
too?
snacks, but listen, okay? A hot shower is the best place to have your random thoughts,
My
okay?
shower is like 20 minutes long. That's it. I'm done. I'm ready to move on to the next thing. Like, bro, what are you watching movies in there? What the fuck?
Not full-fledged movies, but maybe I just want to listen to Spotify. Maybe I want to watch a
You'll be
10-minute
taking
video.
a fucking sleeping bag in there, sleeping in the tub. Does you have your own little type of water bed? What the fuck are you doing in there?
I have been so tired. I have been so tired. I almost fell asleep in the tub once. That has happened.
I just don't got time for that shit. I'm in and out and let's go. Let's move on to the next thing. I'm not sitting in there fucking making a mobile home. You know what I mean?
Listen. I'm just kind of like bringing home the point that there's a lot of really cool like consumer tech and maybe I don't know. Hey, listen, like, and this is useful too. Like, it has UV lights on it so that it can disinfect your tub.
You having a disco party in there?
No, it's for disinfecting the tub, Glammy. It's for cleansing. All right, you know what? We're done. I should have expected this.
No, I wanted.
Why do I say
What's
things?
the rest of it? What's the rest of it?
No, you had your time. You had your chance. Screw you. How do I say things? I'm done.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. I just think it's wild to me.
Oh, you're not trying, but it comes pretty easy, doesn't it? Oh, I'm not trying to be mean on the internet. I just have a case of RBF. It happens. Go screw yourself.
It's just funny. You don't find that funny? No?
A little. I get it.
Like.
Oh, cripes. Good morning, Billy. How can I help you today?
Sorry.
We like the shower TV thing.
Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean.
We like it, Glammy.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. It's just funny.
What's up, Billy? How you feeling?
Good. Like, what would you rather do in the shower, Glammy?
Oh, I'm in and out. Like, I'm just, let's go. Let's move on with life.
You don't want to sit and rinse and get a little water
No,
massage.
you just gotta do what you gotta
While
do
you
and get the fuck out.
taking-
You know?
Why? You don't want to have a little water massage?
'Cause I got
a
other
little-
shit to do. Like, let's go.
a little
Let's move on. My life's
meditation.
gotta go. Like, let's
You
go.
drink
let's go.
19 fucking Monster Energy drinks a day. You can't
Yeah.
sit still. No wonder you want to get in and out. You can't sit in a fucking chair.
Just go.
You
Let's
stand
go.
on your
Let's
chair.
go. I got shit to
You're over
do.
here
I
judging
got
a man
shit
because he wants to
do.
peacefully take in a little bit of entertainment in the shower while
I don't
the water
know.
glistens down his body. Come on. Come on.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's
it was fun.
tech. That's
it was
tech.
funny to me. It was just funny to
It's
me.
awesome.
It is. I
Where
mean,
do you get
yeah,
this?
I
It's
think
called Bluevy?
Yes, it was recently delivered to the Kickstarter backers, but it should be. I think it'll become like open order soon. The guy Fernando
Well-
worked really hard on getting it out to people.
I can't fit in my shower with a TV as well, so it won't work for me, but I would
you
I
like
would
the
buy
idea?
one if I could.
Yeah.
My shower's too small. I'm too
Oh.
Hey,
big.
when you get some remodeling work done,
Oh, there you go. You can open up the shower, make it bigger.
yeah.
I rent. I'm
Well,
screwed.
you could move.
One
You get a
of
bigger
these
house
days, though.
altogether.
It'll be around for a while.
Heck for the
Quick,
5
quick,
CD.
everybody,
CD.
everybody, quick.
Important question. How long is your shower and what moisturizer do you use? Oh, that's no, I get to say things like that, not you. He's my co-host. I get to pick on him, not you.
It depends on what kind of day I'm having. If I have a lot to do, it's like maybe 10 minutes. If I'm at the end of my day where I'm like I got home from work and now I'm in wind down mode, I just want to relax, and the shower is a really relaxing place to just kind of like decompress.
Yeah.
It could be like 30 minutes or more. It depends on the day I'm having.
I know. In all
Yeah,
fairness,
but-
it makes sense. I mean, a lot of people do that. They like make baths happen with the candles, and they go all out. For me personally, I don't have patience, and I don't like to sit still. So I'd rather just kind of hurry up and do the things that I have to do and get them over with, so that I can move on. But for regular people, everybody else, not that I'm not regular people, but you know what I mean? Like, just for people that don't want to hurry up and rush through their day.
It varies
You
from
ever
person
think-
to person.
You ever think you might turn on an episode of a House of Dragons and take a shit in the
Ooh,
shower and then
I want
waffle
a
stomp it
dragon.
into the drain?
I want a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I don't
really want a
know if I'd
dragon.
watch. I don't know if I'd watch House of the Dragon in the shower. I think I'd like to watch it on a 60-inch TV the way it was meant to be consumed. But
Yeah.
see, but
Wow.
YouTube is easier for me to justify.
What's a good shower view, you think? Something you would
Shower
really
view?
like to watch in the shower?
Just oh man, something around 10 minutes long on YouTube is usually the best.
Some
But,
good
like,
mythical morning?
Good mythical
Maybe,
morning.
yeah, I can see that. But listen. Here's a confession. I've turned on local rewind in the shower.
Oh, there you go.
I've had some of the local
Rewind.
stuff running while I'm cleaning. So
That ain't bad.
I love rewind. Rewind's awesome.
Yeah.
I had a late night once, and I'm like, all right, I'm winding down and getting ready for bed, and I'm like, oh hey, it's 10 o'clock at night. Rewind's on. So.
I can't hear my phone in the shower. Like the
No.
shower's too loud for me.
Yeah, mine too. Mine too.
Yeah.
Which drives me nuts because I wish that okay, if I was to have something in there, it would be music. I would
Yeah, I
would do that.
get in the shower and I wash. I scrub up in my ass cheeks. Is there any tech for getting like all up under your balls?
Isn't that the shower hose thing? The
I have one of those. Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of. I think you just need an axe detailer for that.
you know what I mean? I think those are useful. The ones that come off and they have the thing, and then you just,
Yeah.
Anybody besides me
Use-
remember the commercial for the axe detailer? It's like, bring those dirty balls over here.
no.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't ever. You're gonna have to pull that up. Maybe. I mean, oh, that's a copyright thing, though.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah.
Foodies wants to know how it makes me feel knowing that you watch me from the shower. It doesn't make me feel any type of way. I think CD's
say
as
that, but okay.
It makes you
I
feel
think
clean.
CD's as a very confident man.
How do you know that?
I don't think he has any issues.
Oh, yeah. No, CD's great. He's awesome for a co-host.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, we're
I'm
having
perfectly
fun
secure.
over here. We have so
I
much
definitely
fun.
don't have any issues. I think if CD-ROM and I were both naked in a shower together, it would be all business.
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, I don't think there'd be any funny business.
Oh, not at all. No.
I don't think either of us would even peek.
I'd be like, you face that way and don't turn around.
See, that's more than I would do.
What would you do?
I'd just reach back for the soap and hope I didn't grab your dick. I'd be like, I hope that's the soap, dude. Whatever it is, I'm rubbing it on my face.
Could we just make it easier and have you guys have separate showers?
Look, your
Yeah,
stuff
that would
over
work
here,
too,
mine's
Clancy.
over
That would
here.
work too.
You don't turn around, don't speak to me.
I'm cool with this separate shower idea that Glemmy brought up. I'm okay with that.
Or you can even have a schedule.
No, yeah, we could take turns.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that too.
Yeah, put like a
The-
schedule on the wall that says CD, and then it would be busy,
I'm-
and then you do every other day.
I shower every day.
Okay, so then every day, but then one would
Yeah.
be in the morning and one would be at night. I don't know how
No,
you do your shit.
Or 15 minutes apart.
15.
We don't have to.
What about the water? The water would go cold.
I'm not worried about what is it. Do we have that bad of a water system?
It depends on where you're at. If you're in a bad area with water, I don't
Hey,
know.
Chat, can we get a $5 train for random Billy sighting appreciation?
Yeah,
Can
thank you so
can
much,
somebody just rain $5 bills upon me like it was a strip club, please?
Come on, this is the good stuff here.
CD-ROM, have you been to a strip club before?
No, not interested.
Is that a no-go?
Oh,
Yeah.
I've done that.
I don't.
Glemmy, you worked at a strip club.
I didn't work there, but I went.
Oh.
I don't. So if I were to drop the all the Christian arguments, right?
Yeah.
I don't get the appeal. I'm on the Chris Hardwick tour of not understanding the appeal of strip clubs, right? Like I don't. You go into a strip club, you pay to not touch the strippers, like.
Well, they
That-
touch
Well, it's
you.
like window shopping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so
Like-
so. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Chris Hardwick Mandroid. It's a great routine. I highly recommend it.
Choo-choo.
Laura's okay.
Aw,
Choo choo.
Thank you so
for the
much,
$10.
Laura's okay. Oh, that's so sweet.
He has a good routine about strip clubs not making any sense. He says he says this whole thing. It's like you can't touch the strippers. That's like going to a deli and saying, Hey butcher, here's $20. Can I look at the meat for a while? Like better yet, you don't even need to feed me. You can just mash all the meat all around my mouth and balls. Like, you know.
Well, wouldn't you love to smell it? Like, wouldn't you like? Didn't you not love to smell a nice marbled corned beef?
What?
Corned beef smells delicious.
Yeah, but I
True,
could do
when
that for
it's
free at a
cooking.
butcher shop. You know, I don't need to pay the butcher to do that. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you-
you
Well,
you might have to pay to get into like Cat's Delicatessen in New York. You gotta pay to
I feel
get.
like I've heard of that. Is that
Yeah, it's
a
a good
oh,
place.
thank
you're
you,
gonna have
Zay
to-
Zooted. W
Yay,
Tech
thank you,
Talk.
Zay.
Oh, thank you, girl. Laura's okay.
Dubs
Thank you.
up.
Welcome to Canada. Oh, we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Yeah, I
So
You know,
Here's the idea.
my best friend before my best friend passed away last year, he was always on. He was always on about, we're gonna take you to Toronto, we're going to Mintz, and his wife was always up there with him. It's like, oh yeah, Mintz is great, and they have a lady strip club too called Peppermints. It's great. I want to go there while you go to the regular strip club. I'm like, dude, I'm
Oh.
not doing that.
Oh,
so
CD,
here's my
oh.
pitch. Here's my pitch for you.
Okay.
The art is dance.
Ooh.
The
Okay.
eroticism is not penetration. It's not sex. It
Right.
is erotic dance. The female body is a thing of beauty, and I think it should be
True.
celebrated. Do you disagree?
Mm,
Is it sin? Is the nude body sin?
oh,
If the nude body's sin,
that's a
then
hard
we
question. I don't want to do this again.
I have a
no,
question
no,
for
no,
you, Billy.
we don't have to go too deep. I just because
Just
it
the
stops
tip.
there. If you think that the nude body is sin, then we stop there. You know.
The,
Go to
in,
Hooters.
without context, the nude body in and of itself, no. In context of a strip club, I have disagreements on.
Because I think where it would benefit you is to allow you to appreciate the feminine body in its nude form and get you acclimated to it and allow you to um, be titillated without pressure. So it'll allow you
I
to
can see that.
get your body to enjoy the artistry of it and the fancy of it and get used to the movements in a way that is artistic and performative,
Oh, that's a good
and
question,
it's
Javi.
conditioning.
I
So
guess I get it. I'm
Yeah,
just kind of used to and appreciate like women from a distance where they can't hurt my already crippling low self-esteem. So
Oh,
that's the thing here is these women, they're doing a job,
so the answer is
know,
always yes.
and
you're good.
and if as long as you look at it as their job is they are performing for you, right? This is
Right.
entertainment. This is the same thing you're doing for the audience right now. They would be doing it for you in a way that, like, is
we get
it
to keep our clothes on,
arouse
though.
you? Is it to arouse you? Maybe it's for arousal. Maybe it's for arousal. But I think more than just arousal. I think it is to let you think about, like, who you are as a man and what woman means to you as a man. It's almost like a philosophical experience.
TD, you can pay them extra not to talk. Jamie, that's not the point.
I think it's more of a an actual it's a questioning of who you are in the moment and testing of your resolve and your character to see exactly how you appreciate the feminine form in the moment. And I think it tests who you really are when you treat a woman, even in a professional setting, the nude female form, and how you respect the female form in a strip club. And I think that you can appreciate the art and the body, and in a way that is appreciative in every way, without sin, and in a way that honors the beauty
Yeah.
and the form and everything you are, in a way that is not exploitative and is entertaining to you and the person who's offering the service that is entertainment.
I think that's a beautiful way to look at it, but there's not always going to be people there that have that same type of mentality too. So
most people don't have that
right.
mental capacity
So
to think
even
of it that
though
way.
so one person out of like let's say there's 10 people there and there's one person out of the 10 that feel that way, it still ends up, does it not still change the trajectory of the beauty?
Your experience is going to be different than everybody else's, right?
Right, but wouldn't it
some
change
people-
the vibe of things though? So would it make the experience different?
Your experience is what it's all about. That's why you probably go to a champagne room,
Or like
one-on-one.
solitary. Yeah.
Yeah, or with like a good group of guys, a nice group of friends. But it's really, you don't go there with the idea that you're going there to commit any sort of atrocity.
Right.
You're going there
You get
to
kicked out for
test,
that.
Well, you're going there to test the type of man you are when you're in a zone with a woman that is
Do you mean like self-confidence
exploring
or
her-
do you mean like self-control?
confidence, but also just like it's a dance. You are performing a dance with this woman. It is entertainment. It is she's a dancer. she's dancing with you.
What's
You are-
what's your favorite part about it though? Like what's the what's
I
the
think it's
sensualness
gross.
for you?
I think it's icky.
You think it's icky?
I don't like
so you're
it.
gonna try to convince
I
him
don't-
to do something you are against? What kind of corrupter is this?
I just think that
Anarchy,
CD-ROM should try it out.
This is anarchy, Billy. I'm glad I asked my questions.
I'll consider.
Billy, have you
No,
have you heard of the
I
the Star Wars one?
like to go to strip clubs with big groups of friends. I used to go a lot when I was doing pro wrestling, and me and the other wrestlers would go, and after matches, and we'd show up deep, and all the girls would come to our table, and we'd all like throw in like $10, and whichever guy got approached first by the girl,
Mhm.
all the money would go to like him to go get like a private dance with that girl. It's like the first guy to get approached
wow.
would just end up going to the back room with like $300 or something and just get like a crazy lap dance. He'd be gone for like the next hour, and then it was just like bingo. This is like she approached you first. You're gone. Like you're in the back, and then we'd be all there just like throwing dollars, being fun. It was like the communal experience of us being performative, but it was very much like we were doing our thing wrestling, and then they were doing their thing wrestling. It was we were performers, they were performers. Went from the ring to the pole, you know.
Yeah.
And we were very much there to lift their spirits because it gets pretty fucking boring when you're a girl at a strip club, and most guys are fucking
So you
tricks, right?
so
we
you
just
went
go
for
in there.
charity?
We
You went
liven
to-
the place up. We have fun. Yeah, you get a bunch of fucking big, loud guys. The girls have hella fun, and they just start slapping pussy in your face. It's funny.
Like I'm wicked loud, and CD has lots of fun because of how loud I am.
Yeah, you just start slapping pussy in his face.
No,
Fine, sure.
no, it's just about that. No, that's icky. No. I'm a happily married woman. Thank you very much. I would never disrespect Mr. Glammy like that ever.
That's what
for
I meant to say.
anybody.
I said you slapping marriage in his face.
That's so mean. That's so mean. Have you
Why
heard
does that mean?
Have you heard of the strip club that's a Star Wars themed?
A Star Wars themed strip club?
It's a thing. It's a thing. It's like a performance on stage, and they have the people dressed up as Star Wars, and they even have the Leia in her outfit and Jabba.
I know I've seen
And
Star
they-
Wars burlesque.
Star Wars burlesque.
Yeah, they have Star Wars burlesque. I know I've seen that.
Yeah, like have you seen it in person? Like, did you go?
I haven't.
Because I want to know. Because
personally.
for me personally, I think it's like hokey, cheesy. I don't think it would be enjoyable. I feel like that would be weird for me. But I wanted to know.
I got drunk and fucked in R2D2, but sobered up and realized it was my garbage can.
You had your pole in a socket?
I fucked my garbage can. I was drunk. I thought it was R2D2.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Just with less
It didn't
lights.
even beep. It didn't even beep.
We had the same
Billy,
thought.
please tell me you've heard of Ninja Sex Party.
What? How did we get there?
I don't know. It sounds familiar.
It's my
Sounds
favorite
familiar.
it's my favorite comedy band. They have a
Oh, it's a
they have
band. Oh
they have
my
a
god.
they have a song called Items of Affection, which details the lead singer's like escapades with every just inanimate object in the house. It's really funny. Like it's an old song now, but like find it, you'd probably get a kick out of it. Reading up
funny.
that story.
I ended up getting like tickets to go to Fan Expo. I got the 3-day
Where-
one
Oh yeah.
near where I live.
Are you gonna glam up?
I don't know. I haven't decided, but Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker, the two people that play Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen, are supposed to be there.
Nice.
I'm super excited about it. I can't wait. It's supposed to be in August. That's so exciting.
I just went and saw the re-release of Revenge of the Sith last weekend.
Yeah, you said they didn't have cups. They didn't have
Yeah,
the
they were out of
Star Wars.
cups.
They didn't have the Star Wars cups. Did they have the buckets at least? Did you get anything Star Wars related that was cool?
No.
No. You just went to go
I went
see
to
the
dinner with
movie?
my friend, and he paid for it with his Darth Vader credit card.
He has a Darth
That
Vader
was
credit
cool.
card. That is cool.
That's kind of cool.
That is rad.
Yeah.
Did you guys dress
Yeah.
up?
He had a Darth Vader T-shirt on,
That's
the button-up
cool.
Darth Vader T-shirt,
That's
and I jerked
adjacent.
off
You pulled a Pee Wee
prior to
Herman?
going.
Oh.
No, prior to going. I don't know why I added that in. That was,
right?
I could have left
gonna
that
say,
off.
the way you said it, it sounded like it was an event or something.
Yeah, no, it had nothing to do with anything, actually. I probably could have left that out.
You probably could have left that out, yeah.
It was truly inappropriate on every level. It was
I
like it
think
wasn't even
so,
appropriate
too.
for me to say to the story, let alone appropriate to say
Yeah,
at all.
right.
Sorry about that.
Actually,
Actually.
it's fine. Welcome to the LCU, where appropriate things are said.
CD-ROM,
Inappropriate things.
Yo,
you guys have been doing Tech Talk for what now? A little
4
over
days.
a week?
4 days.
4 or 5
4
days.
days?
Yeah, it's only been 4 days.
Yeah.
Why did I think we started in May 1st?
Because I was gaming on here. I've been gaming on here
Holy
for a
shit.
month. And then,
It's only
Yeah,
been
we're-
4
we're-
days?
yeah,
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
days. I know, everything melds together. Right?
Because I just
Only
went
been 4 days.
I just
right?
went down to do the Madhouse thing, and I got sick and didn't even do it. I've been
Oh,
gone.
I
I feel like I've been
know.
gone for 4 days.
Yeah, which is when. Is that when we start? I'm pretty sure it's been like 4 days, right?
Yeah, we
Maybe.
did.
Yeah.
We did Friday morning, Saturday morning, and then we did yesterday.
Yeah, because it's the 7th today, and we started on the 2nd, May 2nd.
How do you feel about this idea that Elon Musk is going to get everybody a robot?
I talked to him
Oh.
about that with the Kardashians already have one. And then they had that whole thing where like the showroom thing, and they were like trying to explain about how they work and stuff. It sounded like it was one of those things that, you know how you have in the car, you push the button if you're in trouble and it says, doo doo, hello, I'm here to assist
Hello.
you. You know what I mean? It's one of those things, but I think it's at like they have the offices where the peoples are there and they talk through the robot like an OnStar kind of thing. I think it sounds pretty rad, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm kind of
It's
neutral
rad.
on it. Androids are really cool. I think we were kind of getting to a place where we'd start seeing those in the home, but I want to avoid a Detroit Become Human situation.
Okay, so you're going to have
What,
to
like
fill
the
me
Will
in on that
Smith
reference.
idea? The Will Smith
The-
movie where the AI
no.
revolt
So
to turn around.
Detroit Become Human is one of my favorite narrative games ever. It's in the not so distant future where androids are commonplace. There's all sorts of different model androids that can be purchased, and they operate at a level that's almost they look exactly like humans, and they look and speak functionally just like humans do. But like they kind of operate almost as if they're sentient. But one day they kind of become sentient and free thinking. So
Oh gosh.
they quote unquote start going deviant. So
Do you think there's any chance they make an android that is basically humanoid and it's not fuckable?
Wait. My Android isn't fuckable. I just
the
had-
first several rounds are going to be, but eventually they will phase out modern strip clubs for plastic. Absolutely.
Wait.
Yeah.
I don't doubt that at all. If the level, so but like, to be fair, this is like sci-fi level, right? So
Yes.
if that level of tech gets to that level where that's feasible, I don't know if I see it right now, and if I do, it might not even be in my lifetime. But if it's plausible for tech to hit that kind of level of realization, then 100% strip clubs will phase out operations of humans in favor of synthetic androids.
I don't
Absolutely.
think so. There's no way, because they don't have the expression. Like, they might be able to have expressiveness, but they don't have that humanness to it.
I don't know. People are out here
can't-
putting their remote controls up their butts.
Why?
I think they'll
why?
put-
Why? Why? How
People
did
are
we
gross
get there?
and lonely.
How do you know that? Why do you know that?
It just because there's hospital visits. They have to get them removed all the time.
Who did you go with?
I don't I don't have to get them removed.
How
If you
did
look up
yeah, but
hospital
how do you
emergency
get that?
room visits,
Why do you
people
look
are
up
constantly
emergency
getting things
visits?
from.
I've
If
never
you look up
sat down-
emergency room visits, people are constantly getting things removed from their rectum that shouldn't be up there.
But I've never sat on my own thinking, I wonder what happens in emergency rooms. I should look that up.
So I
Well,
know
Like,
I
why
know
do
what
you
I'm
know
saying
that?
is
Google
I know
it.
what I'm saying is kind of
I don't
tinfoil
want to
hatty.
Google that. That's my point.
But the reason I kind of believe this is because like it removes the human element, especially where liability is concerned. So like you hit a person, that's like that's a lawsuit, right? I mean, if you break an android in a in a strip club, that's kind of like destruction of property. I can replace it. I'll probably fine the guy for breaking my property, but like there's no human element. The dude didn't commit murder. I didn't the strip club owner didn't put a human life in danger as part of it. Then you can sanitize the bots. Nobody gets STDs. Like there's
You thought
nothing
about
but
this
benefit.
a lot, huh?
Well,
Glammy,
if somebody
the only
if somebody
the only reason I'm
It was
speaking
very detailed.
in fairness and in my defense, I'm
Okay.
speaking only. I'm only able to speak to this because this is a concept that you will familiarize yourself with in Detroit Become Human. So,
is it a sex crime if somebody fucks your car?
No, I think somebody married their car.
But not their own car. If somebody fucks your car, if some guy fucks your car, is
You
it a
need
sex crime?
permission for that.
So it would be a sex crime if somebody comes up and fucks your car. It's a sex crime.
I mean, I think it would be on the same level if somebody came and put a bat through the car window.
I don't think you can just fuck other people's property, right?
That's what I'm saying. So yes, I think that would be a crime as to the level.
So
I
think
think they would get them on because if you're fucking the car, then you're whipping out your shit. If you're whipping out your shit, that's indecent exposure, which would be under a sex crime.
I do think we do. I do think this would fall into sex crime, even if it is property, at some point.
Oh, that's where
it
you were
becomes
going,
a sexualized
huh?
property.
Damn, that was good.
Yeah.
That was really
Yeah,
good.
you're making me think a lot harder than I want to about that.
That's really good. I like that. That was good shit, Billy.
All right, guys, I know we're having a really good time about this, but I'm just staring at the clock and realizing what time it is, and we got a few things we want to get to.
Okay. So we did, and Billy, it would be cool if you send us yours too. But we have this thing for five memberships. If the viewers in the chat, if we get the memberships, those that have the memberships gifted can go in to the Discord Cash Cow or Hire, give Final, our docket team member, their computer setup as far as a picture, and then we will rate them on the show. So we have host ones and we have viewer ones.
And while we're gonna give you a few minutes to consider that, and while we do, let's briefly touch on our today in history, huh?
Oh, that. Oh,
Yep.
I can't wait to get to the setup part. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do that immediately after.
Do you want to stay for
so,
the history, Billy?
Yeah.
All right.
So
cool.
I've only got a few points here. All these are from last year. So on this day last year, Apple unveiled their new series of iPad Pros. They're now built with M4 chipsets. So new CPU architecture. Probably more efficient. I have to remember what the M4 chipset did. On this day last year, Amazon released Bedrock Studio. Bedrock Studio is a platform built specifically to help in development of generative AI applications.
Wait, isn't that where Fred Flintstone came from?
In the town of Bedrock.
And on this day last year, TikTok filed a lawsuit against the U.S. government over a law that could force ByteDance to sell the app or face a ban. And here we are today, still waiting to hear about whether or not it's going to get divested to the U.S.
Wait, what's the ban for?
Wow.
TikTok.
Well, they don't want China owning it.
That's true. And there was a hot minute where Mr. Beast was gonna buy it.
He was saying that, yeah.
He was he was talking with the higher ups.
with Bite
He was
Dance. Yeah, I don't know if
meetings
he
with
actually
them.
put in
He
a bid
was
for it or not.
schmoozing. I think they went to go have sushi together to talk about it. They probably went to the strip club too.
Yeah. All right. So
Meetings
do
always
we?
happen at strip clubs. Have you noticed that? All them high up tech, all the high up meetings are always at strip clubs. That happens.
It's true.
Wait, what? No.
Yeah.
I never know. What are you talking about?
You can't tell me that all our government doesn't sit there and have their governmenty meetings at the strip club.
I'm pretty
I
sure
met
I
Barack
can. That's a
Obama at a
massive
gay strip
security
club.
violation.
See? I'm telling you, it happens. They'll be going over the deficit budget while the ladies are having their deficit gap widened. You know?
All right, now you're the conspiracy theorist. I thought I was wearing tinfoil for a second, but like, look, I have a healthy distrust of the government too, but look, I need to be reasonable here.
It happens. They have all the
You just go up to your
secret
state senator and be like, "Hi, nice to meet you, but I don't approve of you having government meetings at strip clubs behind my back. I pay your tax.
You know
I
what I
pay
mean?
your salary."
That's where all that money goes. That's why we don't have it for the people. It's because of the fact that they use it for all the strip clubs. I'm telling you. It's a
A
pool.
lot of strip clubs are shutting down since Elon Musk took over Doge.
It's so it's doji.
I don't buy that.
It's so
No.
doji.
I don't buy this. All right.
You don't have to buy it. It's free information.
I want a refund anyway.
It's a non-refundable business action.
All right. How are we doing this, Glammy? Are you going to pull up the slides and we'll take a look at them, or do you want me to do
I'm
it?
so excited about this. However,
Will you please get over
I
yourself?
don't know if I'm gonna be able to share it right, but I'll try. Okay. So we have like 5 hosts so far. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna share this with you guys. There we go.
Nice.
It's sharing is happening. Okay.
All righty.
Okay. We'll make it full screen for everybody. Okay. This one. Can we guess who this one is?
Oh, all right.
Is it
This
Rastov?
Yes. Mostly because it says his name on it.
3
Okay.
monitors, a relatively clean and organized desk with a stream deck in the front.
I think his
That's
is
pretty
cool. This looks really
That's
cool.
pretty nice.
Yeah. What do you rate this one? So I guess it would be like 1 to 10.
1 to 10.
Oh, actually, no. We should do like the tier list kind of thing where they do the A, B, C, the S, and the whatevers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So keep in mind this is my the first one I'm looking at, and I don't really have anything to base it on, so I might change my mind later. But I would. This is really solid B or A.
B or A.
What are those blue dildo crystals on his desk?
That's what I'm wondering if they're like the things that go in those gel things that you put in the freezer for ice.
I love
Yeah,
the
I
New
can't-
Zealand Keyblade in his avatar picture too. That's really cool.
I can't rate it
do
until I
too.
know what that blue shit is.
We're gonna have to grill him later as to what that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave this unrated until I figure out what that blue shit is.
I do think
Archie
that
gives
the
Archie
Keyblade
gives
is
this
awesome,
a 5.
though.
Really? Is it that unimpressive? I think it looks nice.
I think it's nice. I think it's a B. You know?
Yeah, I don't see anything about this that's like offensive. It's relatively impressive. I just don't think it's 10 category.
Okay. All right. You ready for the next one?
Yep.
Okay.
Beans. All right. So
This is her setup. I think it's cute.
yeah. So a little smaller, but a little cleaner, and like with the shelves and the books and the hanging lights. I love the LEDs. Those are nice.
Yeah.
Looks like she's got 2 command decks. That's kind of neat. Oh, and she's got all right. So she actually has 3 monitors. She's got she's got 2 monitors, and she's got the small portable one in front of her. So she's rocking 3 monitors too in a 2 side by side, 1 middle configuration.
Yeah, I like the fact that she's got the Locale Live or Locale Cafe on the background.
Right, yeah.
That's pretty cool. What do you think, Billy?
I like this one. I would if I was dating a girl and she had this, I would not flush the toilet after taking a shit in her bathroom.
Whoa,
Why?
I just feel like she could take care of it herself. I'd be like, yeah, and leave it unflushed.
So you-
Like, yeah, she got this. She got this, dude.
okay. So what's your
Like,
rating?
she got this.
What's your rating?
I-
CD?
Yeah,
I
an
give this
unflushed
a-
toilet. I give it an unflushed toilet.
An unflushed toilet? Here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Are we doing letters or are we
Flush
doing
toilet.
we're doing like letters like tier list, right?
Yeah.
I would give this an A.
An A? Okay.
Mhm.
I would say it's about I'd say probably a B. What about you? Where do you fall, Billy?
Yeah, one unflushed toilet on this one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
will-
You gave it the unflushed
Yeah,
toilet.
yeah.
Okay.
Dad, if you
Yeah.
disagree with our assessments, by the way, you can donate $10 to call us stupid.
Yeah, I would appreciate somebody giving them $10 to call them stupid. What is this?
Holy cow, Grim! 5 monitors. All right, now this is
grim.
killer.
Wow.
So,
That's
or is that?
for sure.
Oh wait, no.
Shit, I
Wait, that's
thought
not 5. That's
it.
4, isn't it? That's 4 with. Is that 4 with just one really ultra wide monitor?
How is that? No, it's got to be two shoved together, right?
This is
No,
exactly.
Wow.
I think that's an ultra wide.
he went ultra wided.
This is exactly what I would expect Grim to have. Actually,
Really? Why?
just I don't know if he uses any of this. Actually, I feel like he sits at this desk and does everything from his phone.
Why does this like chair look like it has a seatbelt?
He sits at this desk and he runs the entire show from his phone like this. This
Huh.
the whole thing is this is how
No,
he runs
it's gotta
tests.
be two. There's like a seam in the middle, like right at the bottom. It looks like maybe they're off line, like they're not aligned. Does it look like it's? It can't be one solid scenario.
Hmm.
1, 2, 3. That, but even if that still is together as a one thing, it's still 4. 1, 2.
You know what's
3,
wild
4.
as fuck? He doesn't
That's
have the screens
crazy.
turned on because his desktop is just filled with the nastiest fucking porn.
What? That's
Yep.
terrible to
He's like,
think
I'll send a picture, but I have to turn the desktop off because I can't hide all of my porn folders. You know that's a fact. Well, see
Yes.
what it has-
His favorite subreddit, ultra wide 4K 60 FPS porn.
Maybe that's
Yeah,
why he needs
you know
the
it.
seatbelt. So
Yeah,
that-
otherwise he would have his screens on. He's like, I can't hide all these folders in time.
Well-
I'll just turn the screens off.
Okay, I think that's a terrible assessment of somebody.
No, because that's a 100% a goon station.
No, it isn't.
Nobody has that many screens unless they are making them sticky. He's sticking them up.
Got sticky.
The whole
That'll-
bottom screen is actually just a splash guard.
Oh gosh. Well, he does have tile.
Yeah.
I'll give that an S. I just realized that's a sit stand desk too.
A Sith
Yeah.
stand desk? What makes it so Sithy?
No. Sit stand.
Oh, sit. I thought you said Sith. I was like, how is it so Sithy?
Look, I know you got
'cause
Star
it's
Wars on the
dark?
brain, Glammy, but that's not what I said.
Well, he's in a security. He's all looking like a trooper, like not the stormtrooper, but there's other troopers that are kind of dressed like that,
Right.
right? Billy, what are those called?
The
Stormtroopers?
social
Paras-
degenerate
Okay,
neighbors.
all right, the parasocial degenerate neighbors. These ones went to go ask for the cookies and cream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now.
Yeah.
All right. Here's my setup.
Hey, now this is a regular person's fucking setup. You know what this tells me, Glammy?
What?
This tells me that you are a normal human being.
Yay! I made it to normal.
Yeah.
I have like 3 different controllers because I have to swap them out because some of the games that I use won't let me use my PlayStation controller. I have to use the Xbox one. Oh, it drives me crazy. I did the Expedition 33. I started that one and like I couldn't use my PlayStation one and I was so pissed.
I'm surprised you don't have any wallpaper.
Well, I
Okay.
haven't gotten that far, and I just use it for work, so it's not like you know, it's not like all my fun stuff, like my games and stuff are. Well, I have games on here too for work, but although I do
Yeah, I
play
give.
Oblivion on here, I don't know. I just see this as like a workstation, like I'm working. It's like
Yeah,
work.
I think I give this one a B. It's clean. It's compact. I think you need some cradles for the controllers.
Cradles. Oh,
Yeah, charging cradles.
right. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. Well, I mean, everything else on me is so loud that
I give you
it's
a
got to be
Tell me
more.
more.
100, Glammy.
What?
I give you a 100.
100?
A 100.
What do you mean 100 what? Points?
Yep.
Oh,
100.
yay, I get 100 points.
100.
Okay, here's the last one that we have for hosts.
Uh,
Does it not look like a
where's
kid's
the-
room?
It's a wicker chair. My man's set up. That's
It looks
dope.
like a kid's room though, because
Yeah, but where's the piece?
What do you mean?
Because of the tapestry in the back, like I think of kids' sheets.
Don't you want a wicker
You know what
chair?
I mean? Like it's just like when I was a kid, I had like sheets like not like that, but it reminds me of that when I was a kid, where they have the decorative ones with the cartoons.
That's the real deal right there.
Yeah. I mean, not that I'm
I-
against
I-
that. I totally would put if I found Star Wars sheets
Oh,
as
that's
an
right.
adult,
Buff
I would
has an
totally put
iMac.
that on my
I
bed.
forgot Buff has an all-in-one, so I'm like, where's all the monitors and stuff? And it's like, oh, that's right. That's the only one on his desk. Okay,
That's the wicker chair right there.
Is that the?
I
That
give
would
this a
look
s-
hard
I
to
give-
sit in. Like I would.
I give this a
still have
C.
to
It's
sit up.
inoffensive.
It's inoffensive. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
they were all inoffensive,
Right. There's nothing.
except for apparently Grimm's, which was very offensive to Billy.
Grimm's
no.
was a fucking Grimm's was the next level goon cave.
I like the buff.
There
art,
were
though.
like dead squirrels beneath Grimm's feet. It was bad.
Oh gosh. Okay, so that's the host one. Now I'm going to show you. This is the viewers. So the viewers reached out to Final, he's at our docket team, and he was gathering the pictures for us from the viewers.
All right, what do we got?
And I'm trying to find it.
Hmm.
Okay, here we go. Nope, that's not it. Go ahead and talk to them, CD, because I know it's
okay.
on the list. I just have to.
Hey, chat. Smooth Jazz CD-ROM
Oh,
returning.
honestly.
Wow, Glammy pulls
Okay.
up the link.
I found
okay.
it. There was like
I like
4
how she tells you to
links.
talk and then she just talks over you.
Right.
Sorry.
What a twat.
I know I am. Okay, here, this one is Joey Bag's last laugh setup.
Ooh, okay.
This is
Ayo.
so cool. I love this. This is the Joker realness
Yep.
everywhere. It's so neat. I like the controller stand. I'm all about the Joker, so this is absolute S. I love this so much.
Glammy, are you about the Joker at all?
I like the Joker, yeah, but I like Harley better.
Now, CD-ROM, what show did you sign up for?
Oh, cripes. Okay, so I let it out yesterday that I signed up as an applicant or casting for a dating show called Updating, which will be close to town in August 6th.
Yes.
So,
Oh, I wanted you to tell him about that. You heard about it, Billy?
No, I haven't heard about it. Someone in the chat told me to ask.
Oh yeah.
CD about
Okay.
it.
CD, tell him about it.
So I've been getting reels about this show for a while. It's kind of like pitched as a comedy dating show. It's kind of fun. They really do try to pair people up with each other and hopefully have them leave as a couple. It's really funny. I've been getting all sorts of reels on it, and I was waiting for them to come to town. They're finally on tour. They're not coming to my city, but they're one major city out. And I was I didn't tell my friends where I'm taking them, but like I talked them into buying tickets because they really like trash TV dating reality shows.
Who doesn't?
And I thought My only regret about this is that they didn't go on tour before my best friend passed away, because I thought he would really love this too. But we're gonna go out there and see the show. I didn't tell them that I applied to the cast, so I'm hoping that they bring me on. The challenge for this is going to be that I'm not nearly as good looking as the rest of the contestants that they actually regularly bring on the show. But their intake form says that the two guys that run the show, that's all they have. They don't have a team. They don't have anybody that does intake. So, like, part of their form, and we haven't, like, I haven't gotten to this position where I'm asking everybody to do this yet, but the form in the shows, they say, hey, listen, if you want to increase your chances of us bringing you on, like, have all your friends and family annoy the crap out of us. That's the best way to get you noticed. So there's gonna come a day, like maybe about a month from now, where I start going, all right, this is a few months out. I'd like you guys to start tagging this and tell them that you want to see me on the show. But I kind of got to figure out how I'm going to go on there. I'll look, I'll take a second internet to be just a little bit vulnerable. I've been taking out all the insults in stride, but I'll be blatantly honest. I'm really self-conscious about my hair. I don't.
But you don't have any, right?
I started losing it a long time ago, so it's
Yeah,
very thin on the top. I have to, like,
But that's
I
fine.
have to,
There's
like,
tons of guys
Why
that
would you
don't
be?
have hair.
Why would you be self-conscious about that?
Yeah, that's a normal thing.
I just don't think it looks good in photos anymore. I used to
Can I
have hair. I used to really like my
Can-
hair, and
can, can I tell you? Can I tell you something?
What's up?
Once it's gone, it's a whole new head of hair. You have a whole new look going on now.
You're not
True.
wrong.
You've like you're used to what you had, right? But you have something that I think it's a whole new look, dude. Like you got something that a lot of people like. You might
Yeah,
not like it,
maybe.
but a lot of women like that. A lot of guys think it's cool too.
And
I
then,
have to find the woman that likes it. I don't think I rock.
Oh,
the
dude, they're
shave.
I think
everywhere.
there's a lot of
Yeah,
girls
trust
that
me.
like that kind
Trust
of
me.
thing, you know?
Trust me,
I don't think I
look bad
rock
with it.
No.
I don't think I rock shave very well. I don't think I rock it that well.
No,
I
you-
think I'm
You
just
look
kinda
fine.
living
The
the
only
life.
reason you
you
feel
are-
that way is because
you
you're
are-
worried about it. But like if you forget about
You
it.
very much fit the bald head archetype.
Aesthetic.
It's not bad at all. Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all, dude.
Well, you're
It's not
fine. And besides, there's like so many people out there. There's so many girls out there. You're gonna find the right one, and then she's not gonna worry about that. She's not gonna care. She's gonna see you for you and love you for you, and not even worry about it. You know?
When I get to that stage with a woman, I'm less worried about that. I'm not discounting anything that you're saying. You're very much correct, and I appreciate it. The more immediate concern I have as it applies to the show is that, like, they're gonna see like a headshot and be like, this guy's not nearly as good looking to make good content out of. So
Yeah, but you laugh when you say things, and you say things confidently. That's content.
Yeah,
And you're not grotesque.
oh, there
right?
you go.
You're a little goofy in your looks, which makes you stand out. So you peacock, but you're not ugly. You're not ugly.
But see, that's
So you
the
have
thing,
like you have
too.
like an advantage because you have, like, when I say goofy, I don't mean that in a bad way, right? You have like a cartoonish kind of look, which is a good thing.
I hear you.
Yeah, I think, and plus too, like, content isn't just looks. Like, you can't just do content on looks. It's your personality. You just got to show your personality. You got to be loud. You got to be.
But it's
sure.
not even
You
it's
know?
not even like you're ugly, right? Like, you look like a man. You look you look like an attractive man. You just it's like you're not like a fucking chiseled Adonis in the face, but you got a good body shape.
At least
Like,
you don't
right,
look
right.
like a Lego.
No, like how tall are you? How tall are you?
You know?
5'7".
5'7"? There is
That's height, right? That's not. I mean,
40% of women would be very, very pleased to settle down with you.
Oh, Aurora says CD got it going on.
Yeah.
You
Aurora.
got people in our chat that are all about you.
You're
Hi,
working with
Bob.
40% of women would be very happy to settle down with you. And that's what you're looking for. You're looking for someone to settle down with you.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. You got 40% of the dating pool out there is yours to search with.
Yeah, like a
What
Lego.
is
The
Like,
60%,
like, let me clarify.
the
The
60%,
Lego,
they're
Legos
not
are
gonna
blocky.
land with you.
Like Legos
But
are
you got a good
blocky with the
40%.
hands, you know, and then they've got like the blockhead kind of thing. Like he looks like a decent person, you know. He's not like, and then plus two with a personality. Like Legos just stand there, you know. You got a personality. You're good. You know. Hi, Buff. How are you?
You was talking shit about my setup, Glammy, because it looks like a kid's. Huh? What's wrong with my wicker chair? Billy
No, it
understands.
was the sheet in the back that just brought me back to.
It's not a
my-
sheet. It's
but
a
it-
tapestry.
But it like, but my brain went to sheet, and I thought of like when I was a kid, and I had decorative.
Whoa. Do you mean like the Ku Klux Klan wearing their white sheets? What the fuck is this about, Glammy?
No, when you're a kid and you have like those
Oh.
decorative sheets, like when. But I'm not against it. Like if I could find Star Wars ones for like adult beds, I would totally do it.
Glammy,
it just brought me
Billy,
to like that kind of
CD-ROM.
place. I don't know.
I have a guest for you, by the way.
Who?
Okay.
I'm gonna switch out with him, but kick him when he wants. He's a very edgy boy, but the only person.
Drake?
Yeah, it's Drake.
Okay.
Drake?
Have fun.
Hi.
Oh, jeez. Where'd you get me into? What's up, Drake?
How are you? Okay.
that
well,
worked
that
out
was
perfectly.
fabulous. Okay. Thank you.
Did he do that or did you do that?
He did that, I guess. I don't know. I'm.
All right, we can.
no idea.
I'll tell you what. Let's.
I don't use my powers like that. Like I don't do that. That's not.
No, that's
me
fine.
thing.
Let's rock more of the viewer slideshow. We can
Okay.
go a little bit over if we have to, and then I gotta leave for work.
Okay.
So
So the next one is this one.
that's
Shy
cool.
Guy.
Sci Guy Space the Final Frontier setup. Ooh, this is cool. I like this one.
He's got. I'm trying to. So it's a little dark, but
Well, yeah, but
Where-
the idea is cool. It definitely looks spacey.
yeah,
The monitors
it
are
kinda-
huge.
It's a little so that they're very large, and the one on the left is almost like it's floating. So his desk setup's a little strange.
He's
but
got Locale Live playing too.
right, yep.
That's awesome.
Ooh, I like that. That's a solid A for me.
Yeah. This is definitely an A for sure. This is super cool. What do you think, Billy?
I like this one. I would not leave a toilet unflushed at this house.
Oh, good. So you'd clean up after yourself for this one?
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
it would definitely need to be flushed.
So, okay. All right. Next one is this one.
Oh,
Okay,
Nightly
this is-
Truth
this is-
Podcast
this is clean.
Meister setup.
Okay, yeah, this is a guy that mixes music. This is
Wow.
clean.
This is so cool.
Yeah, that's nightly.
I like
Truth.
the
He just got
cologne on
this
the
set up.
table.
The Meta PC's set up.
Yeah. But the cologne on the table is a cute touch. That's adorable.
Yeah, that's relatively minimalist. I like it. I give that a B.
Yeah. I like, and the screen is like long, stretched out instead of like, you know.
Yeah, that,
I
that
think
looks
that's
cool
interesting.
as fuck.
I like their background. The background is wicked jazz-tastic.
Yeah, it's wicked jazz-tastic.
Yeah, I think this one's probably. Oh, and plus it's music too, so we're putting this one on S.
Yeah, I'm putting this on a fucking clef note.
Oh, clever, because of music. That's cute.
I guess. I don't know.
It's better to be a clef note than a cliffhanger.
Hell.
Yeah.
Where are you at on a CD-ROM?
No, like I said, that for the minimalist look, I give it a B.
A B? Okay. All right. Next one is.
Oh,
Wombat
bro,
Danger
why
Zone
are you-
setup. Wow.
Why are you
that's a-
tiling the logo? I don't get tiles.
Dude,
I
this
like.
pisses
Look at
me
this
off. I
crystal
love it.
thing though. This really cool crystal thing.
Yeah, everything about this makes me mad. Thank you. This is great.
They even look
Fuck
like they're
this.
off center too. They're not even like
Oh,
aligned right.
I'm so mad at this. This is awesome. Great job, Wombat. I'm
This
fucking.
is
You're
definitely
infuriating
something
me.
I could see Wombat's personality be though.
Everything about this makes me mad. I'm so pissed. Good job.
So F
10
then.
out of 10. 10 out of 10. S tier.
I like the
Best-
crystal thing. I think that's my favorite part about it. Is the
By
crystal
far the
thing.
best setup. It just pisses me the fuck off. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. I can't.
I
want to
break this setup so bad with a baseball bat.
Where are you at?
So
on it,
good.
CD.
maybe a C. I had like it's refreshingly aggravating, or is it mildly frustrating? Maybe
this
mildly
this is
frustrating.
beyond mild. This literally made my stomach turn. I just farted a disgusting rot gut fart. It's making my stomach turn again for the smell of the fart because of how uncomfortable this makes me.
I love how the
Good
edges
job.
right here. This right here is not even like it's not cut off right, and then over here it's
What's
got
up with
like
this
the
Santa
ears.
sticker? What's up with this Santa sticker on the fucking wall?
It's got the ears. It's not even like lined right. That's
Do
crazy.
you see the Santa Claus sticker on the wall?
This one?
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's Jolly. This is
Everything
a-
about this
Well,
pisses
because
me off.
everything pisses him off, he's got to have something that makes him happy for Jolly.
Hey, I'm
Fuck this,
gonna
dude.
pull Drake back in here. I think he's ready to talk now.
Okay.
All right, well this is pissing
Hi,
me off.
hi, Drake.
All right,
Hi.
How
I
are
clicked
you?
the fucking. I'm doing well, thank you. I already answered that.
Oh, sorry.
I clicked the wrong button. I wanted to turn my camera on, but I clicked the rejoin voice button, so it just took me right back to the waiting room.
So technically you didn't answer it because as soon as I asked you, you left. So we didn't actually get to hear the answer of how you're doing.
You could infer it.
We're currently rating these computer setups.
Let's see these computer
Yeah.
setups.
So this
What
is
is
this is
This is fine.
I
This is
can't
nice
tell
and
if
small.
the fake AI generated one on the right is better or worse.
This is fine. I think this one's cool. I like it. Look, he even has a plant on the side. That's very classy.
What does he do?
What?
Does he have a reason to have him like vertical like that? Does he do video editing or something?
Well,
Or
he's
is it
on
just-
our docket team, so that counts.
yeah.
What, is the headset sitting in like a bucket of popcorn?
I'm gonna be honest with you though, bro. You can throw away the fucking the boxes, the tech boxes. You can throw those away. They're not impressive.
All up in the top?
No, I don't like original packing.
Maybe
I
it's
don't
just
know.
for display purposes.
It takes up space. You could display actual things.
Maybe he likes to
That
display
is
boxes.
garbage.
Maybe he likes to display boxes. Are you judging box display?
I hold on to like all the boxes for like expensive
You
electronics.
look like
that I
me.
buy.
I could. That's like a late 20s, early 30s type person.
Oh my god.
They
Oh
just,
yeah.
They just keep
yeah.
their iPhone 4 box for. They're gonna be fucking buried with it. They're gonna be buried in it. It's gonna be a replica of it.
I could see hurting your neck like that because it's all up.
Maybe if
I
you're
like that-
back, if some of us are tall enough to actually be able to
Maybe.
use chairs.
I like that everything's
I'm
hanging on
tall
the
enough
shop
to use
wall.
chair. I'm 5'8". I just wiggly. I'm like
Just wiggly.
I'm wiggly. I'm like, and I don't know. My computer chair doesn't make me. It makes me feel short, but I'm not short. I'm 5'8", which I don't
Yeah,
think
no.
is short. But it's due to use chair.
It's not
I don't know.
short.
I give this an A for cleanliness.
It is very
Eh?
sleek, but I don't like just throw away the boxes, bro. Put something up there that's
The
like personal.
boxes
Like
are-
he has a box for the keyboard that's already on the desk. That's already
So
on
Yeah.
display.
What happens if he has to clean his shit, right? And he's got to take everything apart to like move it over. Where are you gonna put it? You could put it in the box to neatly to set it
He could-
aside so it doesn't get all messed up. That's expensive shit.
Meanwhile,
To be
everything
honest-
else is on the
Clean it.
ground. Gets
To be
dusted
honest,
up.
those boxes should be put away somewhere, and he should have a samurai sword up on that ledge.
There you go. See.
One person's samurai sword is somebody else's boxes.
No, it
Yeah.
should be a samurai sword.
Not well. I don't.
I just heard Billy say
disagree.
sword instead of swords. Now he's been exposed as a total fraud for insisting on saying sword.
Swords.
said
Well,
sword.
his swords
What
are
the
bigger
fuck
than
am
your
I sword?
swords.
That wasn't the argument.
right, let's see the next one.
It doesn't matter.
Let's see it.
Anything
Oh,
else,
it didn't
doesn't
rank that
matter.
one, but
Oh, it's
this is
Scully.
cute.
Scully's.
So Scully's got. Oh,
The
that's kind of cool. She's
quadruple
got-
monitor
Wow.
fucking setup there.
This
Yeah, she's
is
got.
so cool.
Is that a fourth monitor or is that a TV? Oh no, that's one of
That's
her
a TV.
monitors.
No,
Okay.
she's very much said that she's had like four monitors. I think that's a
So
wicked.
is she
cool
making
setup.
her own like little cinema sphere?
Maybe cinnamon
Mm.
spheres. Yes, she's got her own
That's
little
word
world
association.
in there. She's got her own little world in there. Look at that. She's
I'm between
galactic.
A and S on this one.
World. I like how every screen has a couple on it. That shows true love.
Not all of
Yes,
them. That
yeah.
middle one doesn't have a couple on it.
The previous
I bet
one
you if
though
you look
looked
closer, you'd see one.
the previous one looked more like thematically
I don't see
consistent here. This one's just like, it's got the monitors and like the RGB microphone and keyboard, but then it's like on like an IKEA desk and all
Oh,
that. So like from the outside of the setup there, it's not thematically consistent. This is in like a college dorm or something.
I mean, it looks like we're watching a movie on like 3 different screens. Or 4
Yeah,
different
the
Not
screens.
because
movie-
there's 3 different screens.
4 different
movie
screens,
is
sorry.
all about couples about to kiss in
That,
front of a moon.
that middle one doesn't have a couple on it.
It does. They're about to kiss in front of the moon.
In the middle
That
one?
middle
I
one.
don't think so. There's no couple there.
It
Where is
does.
Prove it.
They're kissing at the bottom of the
See you in
water
court.
and the
They
moon.
are not. Dude, I don't need to go to court, and you're wrong. There's nothing there.
You're wrong.
You are wrong.
Trust
I
me,
might be.
Glemmy.
Yeah, you're
There's a
super
couple
wrong.
kissing there. They have to
There's no
be.
couple kissing.
Wait, but
there.
if you're
Where?
right, then Billy's wrong, and I don't know if that
It's a
can happen.
couple of specks. There's
Glemmy, how
nothing
could
there.
every other one have a couple kissing in front of the moon, but that one not
Just
have
to
one?
piss
Literally
you
not
off.
even possible.
Just to piss you off. So
Where the
everything-
fuck is Scully at? We need to know if there's a couple on that monitor.
There's no couple there. I'm looking. There's nothing there. There's
Can you
clouds.
give me access to the high resolution photo of this?
Yeah, I'll send it to you after.
I need the TIFF image.
It's just to
Yeah, I
piss
need
you
the
off,
tiff in-
Belly. That's it.
I need the TIFF image.
Yeah, it tips you off. That's why. All right, this is the last one. Reetz's system.
Reetz's system. Oh, I like the little like the
Whoa.
7-segment display, like the clock there.
Wow, that's surprising. I
neat.
would not think that that would be.
And then they got
This
a
is-
camping chair as
Yeah.
their chair.
What's this
Shut up.
orange thing here?
It's
Oh,
like
you don't
a.
want to know. Is that a fucking like a marble race stacker thing?
Oh,
I
I used
don't
to I used
know.
to love playing with those.
Oh, like for the race cars?
No, like
no,
marbles,
just
like the
marbles.
thing I said.
Oh, marbles. I wasn't paying attention to what you said. I'm sorry. I got all
This
caught up in
is-
the
I know.
picture.
This is damn near us for me.
I
This
don't-
is wide desk, really clean, a lot of space.
Maybe it holds.
Usually I really
things.
hate the look of LEDs, but this actually looks pretty nice. This looks
Yeah.
very soothing.
Yeah, maybe.
Why is the AI art bigger than the setup pic? Well, why are
Well,
you up
that
at
is-
6 in the morning watching fucking
that is-
low-cow tech?
That is
Think
a
about
very-
that.
That's a very good
We love
question, though.
Walkout
I'm
Tech.
not sure what. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I like being on here. Well, those are all the ones. If you guys want to see more of them, and like that segment, I'd like to do more. That was really cool. I like seeing.
It was
that
very
stuff.
creative. I like that.
Thank
So
you.
I had a lot of time on my hands yesterday. So
Oh, we didn't rate that one though. What do you rate that one?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
like
is-
I said,
it is our
I'm-
show.
I'm damn near S on that one.
S.
Yeah.
I would say
It's
B.
like a
It's
4.
kind of boring, but it's, and I'm really confused by the orange thing. Reitz is gonna have to explain what that. Maybe it holds pencils.
I'm not
I
up
think-
at 6. It's 8 p.m. Well, then you're
I
a
think it
foreigner,
holds
so
its
I also don't care
hamsters.
what you think.
Oh, that's
So,
rough.
so what's up, Drake? What brings you in today?
Did you get a host role today?
No?
Oh, did you get dropped in by Buff?
Yes?
Well, he was in.
That's why I couldn't
he was already
rejoin
in waiting,
after I
so he wanted
fucked
to
everything up.
call in.
Ah,
I just wanted to join
Sure.
my friend Billy here on his show.
sure. That's
We're hanging
well.
out.
I mean, you're definitely welcome.
Thank you. Good to hear.
Yeah, no
hear.
problem.
I enjoyed that segment there. You should submit more of your little setups, guys, and
Yeah. So
maybe something will happen.
for every $5 memberships, the people that get gifted will have the ability to send final their setups if they'd like, and then we can we can display them for you.
Yes.
And
so
then
if
I'd
you're
like to
not,
do more of the host ones too, because I like those
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
if
for
you're
just
not,
for just $5, your setup will be put in front of as many as 200 people. That's not
Are
bad.
you judging? Because
No, that's better. That's more than I.
Because all right, well,
No,
you know,
that's good value.
I think so. Speaking
think
from
so, too.
somebody who has a show,
Not-
who
not-
doesn't
you
have
know-
a show.
Well, you don't know what I'm about.
No, you don't know what I'm about either, which doesn't
I've
classify
met
the
people
class.
like you before.
I don't need the sass.
Lemmy, I
don't know
sent
why
my
the sass
computer
is
setup to you. You can show my computer setup now.
Okay, I don't know why the sass is happening. Getting so much sass over here.
It's just my MO, because then if I didn't have sass, then I'd have to relate to people.
I mean,
and
usually
it's just-
I'm the one with the
can't happen.
sass.
Lemmy, you can share my computer setup.
CD, you should probably pull it up so I don't have to look into DMs and stuff. And then,
well, he didn't send it to me.
oh shit! All right, I'll send it to
I can send it to CD, I guess.
you. No, I'll send it to him. Go ahead, you guys. I'll be with you in a minute. Let me send
One
it.
second while Glammy.
It's all right.
While Glammy gets in my DMs.
I'm trying so.
We'll just have dead air till then.
Billy,
What?
this is such.
I wasn't talking.
It's
I wasn't
fantastic.
talking
It's
like
rad.
that, you sinner.
No. We'll see in a minute. Hang on.
I bet you
Need
take
to
showers in the
respect-
nude too, you whore.
Yeah, you need to respect me and CD-ROM's boundaries. You're a married woman.
I'm a happily married woman. Thank you.
You don't have to add that part. That's just kind of rubbing it in.
Billy, are you for real?
Well, if you don't want me to
Imagine
rub it
being
in, then
fucking
don't
married.
try to talk about it. Like it's something bad.
The very
This is.
idea.
I want to
What?
share
You have
my
idea?
setup with the
I
audience.
just sent it to CD. Okay.
So fucking difficult.
Billy, are you for real?
Can we rate my setup?
Was that worth it?
Wow.
What a waste! What a waste of fucking time. We got Ronald. You could have opened this in another browser instead of exposing. What is it you got?
Look.
Listen. I feel it bears
Yeah, I
mentioning.
could have. I didn't think about that.
Who cares?
on.
It's just expose everything. We're
Wow.
gangster now,
Oh,
dude.
God.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck.
Are
The
you
dick pics
exposing
are omitted
things?
from the DMs,
Are you
though. At least there's
exposing
that.
things? CD.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
he's exposing private
God's
information.
sake, hold on.
Oh,
CD,
screenshot,
why?
everyone.
Why?
Who was in your
Okay,
recent
I did
DMs
not
there?
Do that. That was not
Joseph
me.
Martelli.
The whole
I
reason I,
am-
saw
said
that.
no, I'm not opening that.
So
There it
I
is.
am so
Better?
proud of myself.
No, we already
Hey,
said
look
it.
at my. So, you guys want to rate my setup?
Oh,
Is that
God.
tampons or inhalers in the
God.
Mickey D's box?
They look like whistles.
One and the same?
They look like those slide whistles.
This is my setup.
Why?
You didn't answer the
Why?
question.
Look at this, a humidifier in the corner.
Is that a humidifier of meth, like Breaking Bad meth?
I just like to have a nice humidity going, and I like to
What-
watch my McDonald's
When-
while I play Lolcow Live.
Wouldn't that make the fries soggy with all the humidity?
You'd think that's what makes them beautiful.
I like to have my fries soggy with
Yeah.
my
Well, he puts
With
my
oil in the
various-
humidifier instead
with
of
my
water.
various medications
Yeah, I did
while I
see
play
that.
Lolcow Live in McDonald's
You-
at the computer.
Are you trying
Are
to
they
say you're red
syringes?
pilled, Billy?
I'm red pilled.
You red pilled?
All sorts of colors if you look at them.
This is
Are they
my
sy-
this is my pewter setup.
Your pewter?
This is my pewter.
All right, folks. I hate to be that guy, but we got to start winding down.
I hate to be it.
Aw,
All right.
That's sad.
I gotta shift it. I gotta shift to go work.
Okay,
All right, Drake
fine.
Brag.
Dragsoth. Thank you for calling in. Billy the Fridge, thank you for calling in.
Thank you,
I'll
Billy
pass
the
it off to
Fridge.
Lolcow
Thank you,
Tech.
Drake.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Bye.
Do your
All right,
intro for
see you guys
you
later.
I'm gonna wrap up.
derelicts.
All right, thank you guys so much for coming out.
See ya.
To
Thank you.
Locale
Later.
Tech. Thank you, Drake. Oh, yeah, you can go. Okay.
What a fun day, huh?
Yeah, it was definitely interesting for sure. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you showed DMs. That's
I
a
didn't
big
mean to.
No, but that
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
me. But I didn't do it this time. That wasn't me. The whole reason I sent it to you was so that I wouldn't show DMs by accident. And
I
it's gonna
know.
make
I'm
me
sorry.
giddy.
That wasn't on purpose.
I know
I
it
didn't mean
wasn't
to
on
do
purpose.
it.
I know. I'm sorry. I think I'm just excited that it wasn't me.
All right.
Did it-
I hope you're not mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. Why are you mad at you? You've been so super fun as a co-host. I like hanging out with you.
Same. It's
And
been
it's
really
a cool
cool so far.
show. But I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out. Thank you so much to those who supported. Thank you, Buff Weeb. Thank you, Billy. And thank you, Drake, for coming out. And we will see you on
Chat.
the next one. Do you have anything
Chat,
else you
I've
want to
got
say?
Yeah, Chad, I've got some homework for you. So
Homework?
we're not gonna talk about what I need you guys to do to help me get on the show for a little while, but your homework for the foreseeable future is to familiarize yourself with the show Updating. It's really funny. They have a YouTube channel. It's exactly as it sounds. UPDATING, Updating. So go watch it in your spare time. And just whatever. Obviously, watch it when you're not watching something else in the LCU. Like, we take priority, but then in your free time, watch Updating. Like, familiarize yourself with the show.
We're not promoting other things. I'm pretty sure that's against the rules. That's not.
Well, I don't
No.
work for that show.
No. Well, that's what. Stop it. No.
All right. Well,
No. That's not what we do. Anyway. Thank you guys so
it's
much.
it's your homework to watch it so that you can understand how to get me on the show. That's all.
Stop. Like, honestly, I don't think that's a. I think that's.
We're done. We're done. That's
Thank
it.
you. No.
Yep.
Anyway, thank you so much, you guys. Thank you for coming to hang out. Hi, Mr. Glammy, in the chat. And we will see you next time. I think we have a really good show. If there's anything that you guys want us to talk about or whatever, feel free to hit us up. We will see you the next time.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, goodbye, wherever the hell you are on Earth. Make it a freaking good one. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care.
Bye. Oh my God.
Good stuff.
It's cool.